All right. Let's sort of get started. Last session was pretty heavy on like the role playing and putting things together. In fact, after you have discovered there was this strange occurrence, an anomaly that has befallen Faerun, all of the dragons seem to have disappeared. They've all flown southeast to the Sunset Mountains, just east of Baldur's Gate. The cause of this, of which is unknown. You also had an encounter with a dragon yourselves that didn't end very well at all.
That's fine.
But
Let's not speak about that.
yeah, we don't speak about that anymore. So as some of the members of Force Grey had travelled to recoup the bodies and the treasure, they had noticed that Arathata had gone, left his lair and even his loot. That was the first notice of this strange anomaly. Also, you had discovered the location of your airship. Unfortunately, when you went to Cloth and Vale, expecting to perhaps fight Cloth the dragon, you'd found your ship was destroyed, and in fact Cloth had left unexpectedly. Not only that, you were also suggested to perhaps visit Clorgamata in the Crypt Garden Forest, but you never did that. I think you guys may have sort of divined that even Clorgamata had disappeared. Now that is 3 very famous, very powerful, fully grown ancient dragons here in Faerun, and all of them have left their lairs. Almost unheard of for a dragon, particularly leaving their treasure behind.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we also found out that they were sort of kind of summoning Tiamat. Like, I think you said that the answer was like a yes/no.
Yes and no. Yes, you guys tried to divine facts about the occurrence of the dragons all channeling to the Sunset Mountains, and you thought maybe it had something to do with trying to summon Tiamat, as it had been attempted before, but it wasn't a clear answer whether that is directly happening, as it was a yes and no. Anyway, 6 out of 10 scepters. You guys are recovering most of them. Well, more than half so far. You know that there is one in the Peaks of Flame Mountains on the island of Chult, in the behest of some fire giants, and another one lies deep at the bottom of the Trackless Sea in Maelstrom. One was taken by ice devils, and the location of the 10th scepter still unknown. So last session, at the end of the session, you got in your airship. Luckily, Uncle Oswald from Icewind Dale, he supplied you with a ship for rescuing his nephew. You'd finally found Alista in Cloth and Vale, who was making dragon illusions, trying to scare off anyone that would come near him. And you guys saw through the illusion pretty quickly, and you've now arrived in Chult. So this is the map. Some of you may be familiar with this map already.
I don't know what you're talking about.
F this place. Burn it to the ground. I'm level 15. I can do that.
Alright. So this is where you guys are entering from the northeast of the peninsula of Chult. It's sort of just south of Am. It's not an island as well. It's actually attached to the mainland, as it is a peninsula. And you've got Lantern, which is probably the only other major settlement that's close to Chult. Lantern is where a lot of worshippers of Gond and very powerful wizards and tinkerers had previously lived. However, during a cataclysmic event with the spell plague, all of the black powder on the island, it erupted, it exploded and basically destroyed Lantern. Many of the Lanternese wizards fled to the mainland, and a lot of them settled in Waterdeep. So, you guys have arrived at Port Nine Zaru. Unless you wanted to fly somewhere else, that's where I'm going to presume that you guys will head to. It's the only city, only major settlement on Chult.
Did we know exactly where on Chult the fire giants could be?
Peaks of Flame.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Peaks of Flames is like a volcano on the south of Chult.
We were told that we probably should stop and get a guide of sorts, even though we kind of know where we're going. So I guess that would be why we went to Port Nine Zaru.
Ooh, thank you. Yeah, thank you for remembering that. That's right.
Oh yeah, that's very useful.
Oh.
We want to pass by some sort of tomb that annihilates things and murder them that way. I don't know.
At the very least, you'll need a map, because you actually don't have knowledge of the layout of Chult. I'm just showing you guys this for reference. Your characters don't know.
Yeah. So we're supposed to meet Syndra, right?
Yep, Syndra Sylvain and Wakanga Automo. Syndra is your harbor contact. And Wakanga is a merchant prince. So you guys land in Port Nine Zaru.
Hey, I'm late to the party. Are we 15?
Yes.
I'm really late. And then, hey, my character sheet looks all different.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, it just happened recently. I just noticed
Like-
it.
Seb was in there monkeying with stuff.
Nope. It's actual Roll20 who fixed it.
Yeah.
Roll20 did actual stuff.
All right.
So as you fly over this magnificent city, you get a beautiful bird's eye view of what Port Nine Zaru entails, and you can see it all here on this map. The only place for you to park the airship would be in the harbour ward, and you'll need to land it, and you actually need to pay a toll as well. The toll is nothing but a few gold pieces, so just cross off 3 gold pieces just to harbour it here for the meantime.
Done.
Yeah, that's like what, 1 second of operating expense for the cast.
Okay, you've landed here in the Royal Docks. This is the harbour ward of Port Nine Zaru. It can accommodate ships of all sizes. Where you've actually landed, you notice all of the ships here are beautiful, very expensive, yachts fit for royalty. And you've got special arrangements to dock here through Prince Wakanga and through Syndra Sylvain. There's a few other nice ships that you park up next to, and immediately you step off of that ship and it is absolutely sweltering. It's 110 degrees Fahrenheit. The humidity is close to 100%, and summer has just begun as well. It's like the 7th day of Flame Rule. You guys are certainly not accustomed to this type of humidity.
Yeah. I just constantly cast prestidigitation to keep.
Yeah, you're constantly sweating. Even as soon as you prestidigitate it, the sweat just comes back. You feel drenched, but all the sights, smells, and sounds are welcoming. You notice all of the buildings have different colored roofs. There are strange clothes locals and merchants and adventurers of all sorts dilly-dallying back and forth. You notice the harbour master, a gold dragonborn. He is directing more ships that are coming to and fro as they lift and drop this great chain for access. All of the ships obviously sail on water. You guys fly right in, but you're welcomed, and it looks like they have already informed the harbour master that you are going to arrive. There's even a place that you're directed to when you land. So you get off of the docks, and a lot of people are staring at you. You know that Wakanga lives about here. You got given some directions. You can find him in the raised level. After you get off the ship, head north. You'll see a set of steps and an enclosed lot of mansions, basically. All of the merchant princes' villas are enclosed in this area here. You head up through, and again, you see dinosaurs pulling carts and wagons, being used for beasts of burdens, from Triceratops to Brontosauruses. This city is abound with wonders. All of these residents here have beautiful plastered walls, and they are adorned with bright murals. There are patios, arcades. Fresh flowers are displayed out the front and in neatly tended gardens. Some of the gardens' courtyards open up to the sky and are filled with enormous cisterns with water flowing out from fountains, fans and kinetic sculptures all about you. It's like you've stepped into another world. And using the directions, you now arrive at Wakanga's villa. And Zella's with you guys as well, actually. She has joined you from Everlund.
Hello.
Zella doesn't talk.
That's the flying.
Yeah, that's the flying cat, right?
Yes. So there are a couple of guards stationed at the front of the villa. And I'll just put your tokens on the map. And I'll just size the tokens as well. Wakanga's not there.
Yep. Remember to get your temp HP. It's up to 20 now. I'm assuming I told stories while we were on the boat on the way.
Oh, is that what you're calling it now? Stories?
Yep, stories.
I feel inspired. I can't help myself.
I feel
It's like
very
watching
inspired.
Showtime late at night.
I know, right? Or
I was
H-
thinking Cinemax?
Or
Late
HBO on Thursday night. Not that I know what they're talking about.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check out Thursday night now.
Two hulking 7-foot tall guards are standing out the front of this magnificent 3-story villa. There are open courtyards with beautiful fountains flowing gently. This cool breeze washes past you and offers you a welcome respite through the intense heat. And the guards both stand there. They look like brutes, gladiators, with their arms crossed. One of them leans over you, Maharu. Can I help you with something?
We have business with the merchant prince.
Who are you?
We are. We don't have like a specific title or thing that we go by, do we?
I mean, we're force gray. But
We are,
I'm not
but
sure.
that- Yeah, if you just throw that around. But...
I mean, we can just say we're Harpers.
How do you
We won't
spell
be saying
that?
them.
Sorry, what was that, Sep?
How do you spell that?
Phonetically,
Don't play silly with me with your big
T-H-A-T.
words.
THAT. That's how we spell that.
we are also here to speak with Syndra. She is also. I feel she's a guest here. If our information is true.
We cannot reveal information to you. Where are your written scripts of entry?
Don't have a written script of entry.
Yeah, I mean, we would have one, right? Because we set up the appointment before.
Do you? Did you?
I thought
So
we
what
did.
were we told? What were we told to do? To go see Syndra, correct?
Yes. To to travel to Port Nyanzaru and meet Wakanga and Syndra at the merchant's villa.
Okay.
By Maester Krolan, who told you through a sending stone message.
Okay. I'm gonna interject myself to the guard and say, "Good sir, it is of vital importance that you tell Wakanga that Force Grey is here, and that we wish to talk to him, and I'm trying to use persuasion to convince him to go and basically let us in so we can talk to Wakanga."
Make a persuasion check. You go and start speaking to the other guard, and he's just giving you this sheepish look.
There is no use of you talking to him.
The other guard starts to speak to you.
He is deaf. There was a horrible incident in the Colosseum. He lost his hearing. Took a manticore spike into his ear. He is lucky to be alive. But I will pass the message to Wakanga.
We appreciate it. We appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
The other gladiator, the one that you just spoke to then, walks up to the deaf one, and he just grabs him on the shoulders and puts his face right up to his ear.
Keep an eye on them!
He just continues the same sheepish look. The gladiator opens the set of double doors to a small entryway and another set of doors beyond that.
You know, these folks are all idiots. They left the death guard outside with.
About 10 minutes later, he comes back.
Okay. Come with me.
And he opens the front door. There's a small entryway here. It's pleasant, it's breezy. It's tiled nicely.
Take off your shoes.
Okay. Yeah, I take off my shoes and then just like float like maybe 1 inch off the ground so they don't get my feet.
This area, the entryway here, is just as beautiful, if not even more, than the outside of the mansion and the courtyards. It's also breezy. You can see a splashing fountain, green plants over to the east through a couple of windows. They're not really windows, they're more just like enlarged arrow slits with no actual glass panels.
Sit here. Or here.
And he gestures you towards a divan across the western wall. So a few overstuffed pillows lying around next to a beautifully adorned rug. And he goes off again. He comes back 20 minutes later, and he has a big fruit platter.
My master will see you shortly. Please. These are native Cholton fruits. Indulge yourself. That is what the life of Cholt is about. Indulgence. We fight hard, and we eat fruit hard.
He places the platter down and goes off again.
Alright, yum yum dim sum.
The rugs are so lush, you could sleep on the rugs alone. And the pillows, it's like sitting on a cloud.
Alright, we wait for our guy to show up.
Finally, he
Or
comes
girl.
back an hour later.
Okay, my master will see you now. Come forward, this way.
And he gests you all to enter to the north. You see a grand hall, more of these magnificent tiles, 2 sweeping staircases ascending to the upper floor. Magic items of all sorts lining the walls like a gallery. There are magic daggers, suits of armor, rings, necklaces, and all sorts of wondrous items. The guard keeps a stern eye on you all as you walk through the gallery, and he invites you all to a room to the north, a lounging room. Go forward. There is a very low dining table here, a few inches above the floor, more pillows and divans splayed about. There is fresh fruit and wine, and this almost honey-looking substance in a jug. It is peeling with droplets of condensation, suggesting that it's ice cold. And you are met with Wakanga. He greets you with a big smile.
Ah! Welcome to my villa. So, you are the ones who are Force Grey. Please come. My house is your house. Let me introduce myself. I am Wakanga Otomo. I am the merchant prince for magic items here in Port Nyanzaru.
He looks like he's from Kalabshan, but that only extends as far as the way he's dressed. He's nowhere near as flamboyant with his hand gestures. He seems to just sit quite quaintly on the seat. And the jewelry that he wears is definitely not Kalamshite as well. You've never seen this style of wear or this sort of welcoming before. It's so different than any area in the north you've been to.
Welcome to Cholt.
And sitting there as well on the northwestern divan is this red-robed lady wearing a silver mask. She hasn't said anything. In fact, you're not even sure if it's a man or a woman. There's nothing that really portrays that.
Please, feast yourselves. Do you want some mango? Coconut? Some lychees, perhaps? Please help yourselves.
Coconut. I grab coconut. Yum.
Oh yes, and fresh coconut juice as well.
Mangoes, for sure. So this person has
Calamansi?
been... Oh, man. Wow. Way to be Wraith. But yeah, so this person has been here since, like, before. Have they been, like...
Yes, he hasn't said anything.
Greetings, my lady. And I bow. So nod my head.
She just looks at you through this mask, turning her head. She still hasn't said anything.
I had a 50-50 chance. Blah.
Yeah, right.
Maybe she just identifies as her silver face.
Eventually, when there's a moment of silence among all the chatter, and as you guys speak with Wakanga, who's very interested in you all, and you just talk about the adventures that you've been on, he tells you that if you need magic items, he's the one to see, because he's actually looking to buy magic items, and he controls the monopoly of magic items on Port Nyanzaru. When there is the break, though, in the silence, finally this masked figure speaks. I hope you are all comfortable here. Thank you for coming. My name is Sindra Sylvain, from Baldur's Gate. I am your harper contact. Although it is nice to sit here and eat fruit, and bask in niceties and merrymake, it is now time to talk about a much more serious matter. The mission. Do you mind, Wakanga?
Oh, of course, Sindra. I'm sorry to take this conversation away from your important mission. I will be in the sauna. I'll see you there after, eh?
Gives her a wink.
Yeah. Now, I say we might discuss what magic items with you later on, of course.
Oh, yes. I am at your service.
He closes the door behind him. She has a few scroll cases that she immediately pulls out and lays them down on the table, just pushing all the fruit to the side magically with her hand. Welcome to Port Nyanzaru, agents. Here you will find a map. Ignore the Tomb of Annihilation section of it.
Oh,
No. Oh well.
So this is an elaborate map of Port Nyanzaru. Of course, I don't expect you guys to visit even a small percentage of these places, but it's something that you can look at, and you may want to visit some areas if you're ever back here or now. There are temples for different deities. There is massive markets here. There is a less fortunate slum area of Port Nyanzaru. And there are also areas where people are punished for crimes. She just gives that to you guys so you've got a map of the city.
Right. Okay.
cool.
And then she pulls out this map. Do you know what this is, agents?
It's a map made by bees
That is correct.
with all the honey.
B map.
This is the style of cartography. They are called hexes. Now,
I look at the
Like warlock hexes?
similar, but it doesn't give you disadvantage on an ability check.
Yeah.
How about just really on intelligence? Because we see dots.
I think you've already got that. Now, this is the most detailed map of Cholt in existence, agents. What I have before you here. Consider yourselves lucky to have gazed upon it. I know that you seek the Scepter of Shanatar, and we have narrowed down the location of the Fire Giant stronghold to the Peaks of Flame. However, getting there may not be as simple as just flying there and heading on in. Yes. From the briefing that I received from Mr. Crowlin and Laurel Silverhand of Waterdeep, I understand that you all were pivotal in quelling the giant upheaval that had plagued Faerun, although some giants are still running amok, and they have come into possession of these powerful scepters. Fire giants are among the craftiest of the giants, and I do know that you have encountered them before, but make no mistake, agents, those fire giants of the north, they get consumed with ideals. Perhaps some imparted to them by full small folk. Not these fire giants, agents. They are cunning. They set traps. And they constantly change the location from the entrance of their forge. They have no small folk distractions to deter them from their goals. And that goal will bleed our fair Toril dry if left unchecked. Do you have a method that you would propose to travel to the Peak of Flames?
We have our boat.
That would
Yeah, I mean,
be an option.
do we have any information on the layout in the Peaks of Flame? If we decide to, for example, land the boat somewhere and then walk to the Peak of Flame, do we have any ideas of any possible entrance points?
As I had mentioned, they are constantly shifting the entryway to their forge. You would have to scout the area, I would say, and catch them at an opportune time. The area around the Peaks of Flames are hot and smoking barrens. Their lair is known as Muspelheim, home of the fire giants. Their lord,
I have.
the dread King Snur, Ironbelly, is not a force to be reckoned with.
No, good. Because that means we can reckon with him and we'll just beat him up.
He is an evil genius. He is a tactical tyrant, controlling any uprisings of the fire giants and performing well-executed attacks. Many a time, victims of the nearby inland realm of Am have been left dead, numbering the hundreds, when the fire giants launched their attacks under King Snur.
No, I have a griffin. We can scout it out.
So, we have a flying boat. Maybe this is something where the flying boat just drops us off. Do you have a teleportation circle in Naranzaru that we could see, so that we can, when we're done, we could just teleport back? Is that possible?
I do not need a teleportation circle.
Yeah,
I am
we
very
do.
familiar with this place. My spells have no chance of mishap. I always cast them myself.
Yeah, I mean, as far as teleportation is concerned, I can, if we're talking about exit, I doubt my fireball wand is going to be of much use, so I can definitely use charges on that to take us to Waterdeep. It's
Right.
just a matter of getting the boat.
Yeah, and you can make yourself immune to fire damage with that too.
Yep,
So
that is what that scepter is for now.
Yeah. I'm almost. How long does the immunity last? Does it last
An
just
hour.
an hour?
An hour.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, but my thought is that maybe we have the flying ship drop us off at around the peaks of flame, back, and waits for us at Port Naranzaru. That was my thought. And then my other thought was maybe we have Maharu, because we have a ring of invis that just, at least we give it to him, we hide up, and then with the ring of invis and being the sneaky shadow monk-esque rogue guy that he is, he basically tries to find some giants and possibly finds where the entrance is, because he can be permanently invised for 24 hours a day. That was my first thought, and I don't know if that's because I think that would play to his strengths. Assuming that's something he thinks would work also.
There's a loud disturbance right outside the room. And suddenly the door bursts open.
Wakanga.
My feet.
Where are you, Wakanga? I have found a burglar.
Wakan.
So you broke up a little bit there, Ed. What do you say?
Yeah,
I said Wakanda forever.
Not Wakanda. Wakanga.
Wakanda forever.
Oh, forgive me.
I mean,
I did not realize that Wakanga was not present here. I caught this little sneaky gnome trying to steal some magic items from the gallery.
Oh, you mean the
Is
magic
there
items made of vibranium?
It's claw.
It's a
The
lister.
vibranium armor. Kill him.
Oh, who is it? Sorry.
A lister.
Oh, is it that gnome again?
Yes.
Yep.
How did he get on?
He was on the airship the whole time.
He was.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys flew with him from Icewind Dale. You didn't drop him anywhere.
Nope.
Alright, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, honestly,
I
I
Forgive
feel
me.
like...
I will throw him in executioner's run.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. He sort of starts pleading. Wait! They put me up to it.
What?
Who's they?
Oh. Hell no.
We got a flying castle. Why would we steal your item?
Please don't give me one more chance. He tries to plead
that?
with you all.
That was one chance ago.
Wait!
Can you do it, maybe?
I can help you. I can help you find the fire giants.
How?
I have a relative in Lantern. Yes. He has a fire giant detecting device.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Gary. Yay, science. Watch out, Ashen.
Please, if you can just trust me, I can take the ship. I will fly there, and I will come back with the device.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
I know you don't trust me, but I'm serious.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to steal any of the magic items. I was admiring them. Many of them are Lanternese inventions, creations of my forefathers. Please.
Yeah.
Okay, I will take
Even
him
though
to
I-
executioner's run.
Yeah, and I would have done that even though I don't believe him at all. But yeah.
All right, Flat Top, you inside him, and he seems to be honest.
Yeah.
Yep, you can tell Juliet that he's generally being forthright, and he's in tears at the moment as he's getting dragged off.
He's actually telling the truth, guys. It's strange, I know.
All right. So he's an inquisitive thing. I don't think he meant to steal anything. He probably just wanted to examine. How about if we confine him to the ship and the port area?
Yeah, the problem is we need somebody to keep him from stealing the ship again. Honestly, I forgot that we left him on. I
Wait.
just wanted to.
Yep.
Sindra calls out.
Yeah.
If he is telling the truth, and his relatives from Lantern, which is not far from here, have a device that can detect fire giants, it could prove invaluable.
All right, so
Let
where's
me
Lantern?
have my way with
Oh,
him.
it's right here. It's really close, actually. Because I'm thinking, I mean, if time is not an issue, then we can literally just go there ourselves, drop him off,
Yeah.
and then grab the device from there.
I just realized I wasn't on the
Yeah,
right map. I
I
thought I was on the Merchant Prince's map. Anyway,
Just you want your way with him? Oh, let's watch.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually just gonna cast suggestion on him, and I'm going to tell them that.
Sindra
for the next-
counterspells you.
Oh, is that bad?
Please,
Okay.
do not use your magic here. That
Is
is
there a
against
reason?
the law.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that would have
Without
been
permission.
okay. Then what do you wish to do?
And such a low-level spell indeed. Suggestion? Huh. Watch this. And she casts Dominate Person.
Okay. That's funny.
Alright, she dominates him. You will go to your relatives, and you will bring back the fire giant detecting device. And immediately, Alistair's eyes just glaze over. Yes, I will bring Jack back the fire giant detecting device. And then she casts teleportation on him too. Off you go! And just like that, he just vanishes.
Did you teleport him to Lantern or to our ship?
I teleported him to Lantern.
Okay. All right.
Hey, they're your spell slots.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you are. Your power was not exaggerated.
I will go and pick him up when the time calls for it. I give him 30 minutes. So,
All right.
how do you suggest to get to the Peaks of Flames, Agent?
Would they have any? Assuming we can find an entry point, do they have any anti-air capabilities that they can use on our?
I would imagine yes, they have many ballistae set hidden within the peaks of the mountains.
Well, I mean, we can probably put the disembark from the boat like several miles away and then walk there. I think between all of us, we have enough flying capabilities that even if we need to fly to get to the fortress, we can still do it.
I would take great caution with flying overhead there, agents. An approach by sea would be best.
Right. Can you go back to the overhead map?
Isn't
Yeah.
not in the middle of the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause I thought it was in the middle of the island itself.
Yeah. So
Yeah, there's like a whole other mountain range in between the Peak of Flames.
what if we had the flying ship and let's say we took it to around, we'll say here.
Okay.
So 10 or 20 miles away. Is that far enough that she thinks and had it drop us off?
It would be risky.
What if we have her teleport us there and we just figure it out when we get there?
Well, she wouldn't be close. She wouldn't.
I could end up dropping you in the middle of the ocean, or in a volcano, even. But
that would
if you can journey by sea, it may take a couple of weeks, but if you approach from the south, you could travel through the land of ash and smoke. If you do well, it would not take you more than a week to arrive at the Peaks of Flames.
Yeah, and to be fair, it's probably safer for the boat if it's actually in water, if we're not having people bring it back.
Okay. Well, I still think that the boat we'd be better trying to port back to Port Naranzaru after the fact.
What if we sail to Refuge Bay and then air to cross? Much short path.
Still 180 miles. Yeah. When you say air across, I think he's saying that it's just a bad idea to basically fly the airship. Is what is being recommended.
Could be dangerous.
Yeah. And my understanding also is that the ship flies a lot faster than when it's actually just in the water. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So we could literally, my thought was we skirt the coast, flying, just because it moves fast until we get to around there.
Yeah, so basically fly by the Mist Cliff Mountains and then by the Cobalt Mountains and then just land it on that coast rather than sailing it.
Yeah, and since it's going to take us a week after we get here, does she say that it's most likely going to take a week over land to even get to the Peaks of Flame once we land here? All right. Does she have a guide that she would recommend?
I know some.
Okay. The other question is do we want, after the ship is there, do we want the ship to just leave, or do we want it to wait for us? I'm almost of the opinion that once the ship gets there, it goes back to Port Narns. That's my thought, just because it would have to literally stay in harbor for 2 weeks, or stay on the coast for 2 weeks, which would, a week there, and then assuming a week traveling back, which could take a while, in my opinion.
Yeah, but then we'll have to pay the 3 goldie for dock again.
Oh no.
That's like a 0.04 seconds of running the castle.
Yeah.
You guys can go 18 miles an hour on the airship.
Right.
So that is
a lot.
Over 400 miles a day.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
So
fly just above the waves, and off we go.
Yeah, but let's just make sure. So we're talking just
2 days.
On how
you could be
2
there.
days get there.
Yeah, I'm measuring it. It's 2 days, and then a week by land to get to the.
Yeah, and then once we're done, because nothing will go wrong at all, we can teleport back to Port Naranzaru. Would be my thought. Is there a what would be our failure attempt from, let's say, if there isn't a teleportation rune here? Are we looking like we would have something that we'd be familiar with or seen, or?
Let's get our own room and paint something on the floor.
I mean, if we teleport works on creatures, right? Does it work on
it works on creatures.
Like it'll say
not
go
objects
to
though.
this.
Oh, to teleport
It'll
to
say
a
go to this.
no, you can't teleport to a person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe leaving
Just
like,
a place.
Yeah, but my thought was
Well,
that
If your concern is for the airship, I can commandeer it and sail it back. I could meet you at Baldur's Gate.
Could
You can
we just
contact me
teleport?
via Sending Stone?
Could we teleport to the airship?
Yeah, you could, provided there's no. Alista hasn't set anything up from it that blocks any sort of
Oh my
teleportation or
frickin'
scrying
God.
sensors to it.
Yeah.
Then yes. As long as yeah.
Then we can just do that. We can
we can try to go just to the ship. Yeah.
yeah, we can dock in the ship in Port Nyanzaru after we're done. After it deposits us, we can teleport back to the boat. And since it's our boat, that should be a very familiar place.
Forgive me, 1 second. And Syndra just clicks her fingers and she casts teleport.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
And then
Yep.
about 10 minutes later, she just wah, 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 teleports back straight, like sitting down in the room. And Alistair is there, like holding his arms up, screaming, "No, no, 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 no!" Ah! 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 He has this rod in his hand. It looks like a wand of a staff of fire. Oh, that was close. I got it. I got the contraption. Yes, and if I had not teleported in when I did, he surely would have been crushed. So, Alista, your relatives, do you often steal from them? Well, yes, I do.
Shocked. I'm shocked. I'm incredibly shocked.
Okay. So how does it work?
Well, you just press this button, and there is just a single gemstone jutting out of this. It looks like a staff of fire. I'll get you guys a handout, but it doesn't actually function as a staff of fire. And you just hit the button, and suddenly there's this red glowing gemstone at the tip of it, a ruby, and it just glows brighter and brighter when you're closer to fire giants. And it has a range of up to 500 feet.
Awesome.
Okay.
You don't need to attune to it or nothing.
All right. So so I like the idea of we get the ship, we fly, skirts the edge, we come through that one plane, then we come in on the ground for a week. When we get around that area, I would be partial to Maharu with the Ring of Invis kind of scouts ahead of us with this and basically tries to find out where the entrance is, would be my guess. I don't know if that's do you think that would Maharu, what do you think of that?
Those are probably exclusive because it's a visual cue when we get close, so I doubt I will be able to see that while invisible.
Okay.
I can gladly scout ahead, though, and see what can be found.
Yeah, I mean, we can
Okay.
just rely on his natural sneakiness.
All right. I think his natural sneakiness would help too.
If
I
it's
think-
dim, dungeon doors.
Yeah, because like invisibility is only an hour anyway, so you know
No,
it
with
might.
the Ring of Invisibility.
So I'm casting Mage Hand.
Oh, is it permanent?
Well, you can keep casting it as an action every round.
Yeah, so he's basically, I think he stays invisible until he basically does something to break it, is my thought. So that's what he could be doing. So that would be my suggestion on how we find we have this, which can help us, and then he, of course, can be like ultra good scout, I think. And the other thing is especially we're basically extremely being warned about traps, which means that I think his value as scouting ahead and identifying those things would be very, very useful. And I'm almost thinking if we run into any giants, we might want to, at any point, try to use something like some way that they'll actually tell us about any traps or anything like that. So, just if we can think of a way to get that done. Just something to consider. Is it? Yeah. Anybody else have any thoughts?
Bash, smash.
Yeah, I'm with Ed.
Yeah,
Totally with Ed right now.
I'm totally with that too, but we just gotta
Yeah,
Right.
Ed, you're officially promoted to party leader, and let's.
Sweet.
All right.
Let's go.
then
Healing
Grab him by
potions
the
for
scruff of
everyone.
the neck. That's right. And the dog. I grab him by the scruff of the neck and say, "Okay, let's go."
Alright, as you say that, Sindra sort of says, "But wait, did you not want a guide?"
yes, we do want a guide.
Well, if you'll wait another 30 minutes or so,
Yeah.
I have someone that you might be very much pleased to see.
Okay. And I do not think we should take this halfling with us. I'm sorry,
no.
the gnome with us, Alistair.
Yeah.
I'll watch the ship.
Yeah, right.
I think we should take him with us. He can be frontline fighter. Or
Yeah,
lightning
I mean-
rod.
No, he can watch the ship. We'll tie him at the top of the mast.
He'll get free, and we'll come back and not have a ship anymore.
He's
Gotta give
wily
me some
like
credit. I've helped you guys out. That's my Uncle Oswald's ship, remember?
that. Yeah. Because you crashed our old one.
Because you stole her old one.
Because you
Correction.
stole our old one.
I was shot down by a red dragon. What did you expect of me?
Not to steal our stuff.
Well, I managed to drive that dragon away single-handedly, and who knows, it might have burned you all to pieces if I was not there.
We wouldn't be there if you didn't have the ship.
That is just situational. Alright, suddenly, someone just walks in the room, like holding his hands up. Hey, bitches! It's Artist
Some
Simba.
bitch.
Artist Simba, yeah.
Yo, Sindra! How you doing, sweetie? Come here.
And he just goes to like walk up to her. Syndra just holds her hand out and then just like paralyzes him. He just sort of freezes with his like arms extended out to like give her a hug.
Oh yeah. You told me about that. So, I hear we're going on a bit of an expedition.
Yes, Artis. You'll need to guide them through the southern lands of Chult. No one knows those lands better than you.
Well, yeah, of course. That's what I'm here for.
All right, let's go then.
Yep.
Okay. And you guys board the ship.
Yeah, we leave the halfling, please. No, please.
I tell my griffin to lay down in a corner.
Oh, can we take anybody that can fly? Is there anybody that can fly it back for us? Asking Syndra. She have anybody?
She sort of says to you,
There's the gnome.
well,
I mean,
I don't have those sorts of contacts here.
I mean, if we're going to be teleporting to the ship, then we can just leave the ship in the bay and hide it, and then just teleport back, and then fly it back ourselves.
High regard from Conga.
Why don't we? What was the reasoning to not take the water laid around and then go through the land of ash and smoke instead? Possibly stranding our ship over there.
No, that's what we were looking to do.
Right. So we can just leave the. Can't we just leave the airship in? It should be safe enough in the harbor here.
Yeah, that was what I was suggesting.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
we can just.
Okay. When you said
and then
harbor,
we'll just.
I thought you meant this harbor. Okay.
Yeah,
you meant
sorry.
Just leave it here.
Yeah, this port, not port, but yeah, basically this area.
Yeah.
All right, that's 2 weeks that it's just going to be. There's nobody that it's just going to be out there.
2 weeks.
So hire some guards.
It's 2 days to get there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but it's going to take us a while to get to the mountain.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
oh,
it's-
yes.
It's
Well,
yeah.
a week to get
and
there and a week back. Yeah.
No,
But
like we can teleport there.
Okay, so it's a week then at
No,
least. not
we can't
including-
teleport there. We could teleport back. There might be risky.
Right. No, I gotcha. Okay. All right. If that's what you guys want to do.
All right. So you guys take off, and with Artis to guide you, he says he can scout. He'll get you guys to the peaks of flames, but he's not going to accompany you inside. And
Oh, then he can hang out at the boat.
That's
Who's going to
fine.
get us
He's
to the
going-
mountains? He
He's
can't
got
stay at
another
the boat
mission.
if he's taking us to the mountains.
Oh, okay.
he says he has to head over to Mesro, and he's just calling in a favor from Syndra, and it's his duty as a Harper member. All right. 2 days later, you arrive at the south of Chult. You fly around and then land the ship. The area here is quite sulfuric, and there's sort of salt piled up on the shore. The heat is unbearable, and anyone wearing medium or heavy armor will need to make a constitution save at the end of every day. Otherwise, they're going to suffer a level of exhaustion.
Let me know it's the end of the day.
Alright, so you guys land, and Artis sort of, like, you guys find a place to secure the boat. I'm gonna say Zella stays also at the merchant, she stays with Syndra, unless for some reason you guys want to take her.
that's
Probably
fine.
pretty dangerous for
Syndra.
poor little Zella though. She's managed to survive this long, so
You can stay on the airship too.
yeah. And Syndra says that she's going to take care of Alistair as well, sort him out.
All right. Yep.
Alright, there's not really anywhere to like hide the ship per se. It's just like long beaches basically. Salt-filled beaches with lava runoff that's hardened into this black rock all along the shore.
All right. Well, we're gonna engage stealth mode on the ship, so it turns invisible, and then we'll leave it that way.
Is there like a little clearing we can land it in and like pile up trees and stuff around it so it's not noticeable?
You can. It will add several days to the journey.
Yeah.
This ship is that we just chartered this ship, or this isn't our.
This
the
is your
airship.
airship.
This is our airship.
He just flew for 2 days.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying before. I thought if we could
Oh.
water around and leave our boat in the bay and just take a chartered boat around.
I misunderstood what you were saying. No,
Okay.
but the problem with the chartered boat, it would take like 2 weeks versus 2 days.
Actually, months, right?
Yeah, it would
Seb,
take a very, very
you had
long
mentioned-
time.
Yeah.
Months.
Okay.
You guys don't have that sort of time. So anyway,
Yeah,
you
that's
land the boat, and I mean, this area is devoid of life, as far as you know. It's a uncharted jungle. So, Artis is going to guide you guys, unless someone objects.
I do not object.
All right.
Sure.
He starts guiding you guys through the land of ash and smoke, and the ground is hot. There is smoke steaming from many, many active volcanoes in the area. Artis does a very good job of guiding you all, and it takes you guys 2 days to get here. And now it's sort of like uncharted territory, and another 2 days he takes you to the base of the mountains and tells you guys like you're on your own.
Alrighty.
And the heat has intensified. Flat top, make me 3 constitution saves.
Alrighty. I hug my cold sword to stay.
Hang you, Cassius. Yep, you push through, Cassius. Flat top, you suffer a level, and then you regain a level, but now you're currently suffering 1 level of exhaustion as you arrive at the base of the mountain.
That sucks. My ring of warmth should have been a ring of comfort.
But anyway, who wants to lead the Artis sort of? We just sort of montaged it. You didn't really have any encounters on the way there, but Artis loves you and leaves you, and then he just holds out this magical.
We beat up like 12 T-Rexes on the way, like
Yeah.
a bunch of other things. We're like level 17 now.
He holds out this magical ring, and then he whisks himself away with it. So
Bye.
who's leading now?
Maharu,
It's
right?
me. Yeah.
All right.
Just remember,
I'll
things
put your
can smell
token
you
on the
out here.
map, and you guys tell me. You've got that device as well. So
So before we got here in the days that ensued, let's just have a quick talk about the invisibility. I mean, is it worth dropping attunement to one of the scepters to have that invisibility? You think we'll get spotted and doing it for literally just a scout for that?
You know, don't let the other guy bully you into do what you want to do. If you like the scepter and you want to beat things up there, you do that.
Well, it wouldn't be that scepter. That I wouldn't drop. It'd be the one that does half resistance to the other one, the other second scepter.
So it takes an hour or a short rest to attune, is my understanding. Is that
yeah,
correct?
well, you have to unattune first to an item, which takes you can do at the end of a
Yeah.
short rest, and then another short rest to attune.
Okay. So one possibility is, and this is me not being a bully, is you can attune to it, and if you find the entrance, we can give 2 hours for you then to attune back to your scepters, is a possibility. Or you can just decide to not worry about the Ring of Invis and just try to stealth around. But I was thinking we're not a stealthy group by far, with Cassius and Ed especially. So my biggest concern is setting off traps that we've been warned about, and I just think the Ring of Invis, I just think that you would be able to go out on your own without us having to be near, and you'd be much safer, is my thought. but it's what you feel is best. You know your guy better than I do.
So
I'm just
this
gonna leave my
area,
griffin over to here while you guys decide.
this area here is very hostile, and it's basically uninhabitable. There are bits of molten lava running off the tips of the volcano. It's very active, and there is so much black smoke and soot in the air that it almost blots out the sun, and the heat is intensifying. The sky is grey, and there is glowing rivers of molten lava moving sluggishly down some of the slopes of the surrounding volcanoes to the south and to the southwest. The ground is covered with cinders and sharp rocks. It makes walking across this terrain very, very difficult and very, very noisy. It's currently morning now. You guys had just finished packing up camp and seen Artis off.
Okay, how far does this stretch?
Each hex is 10 miles.
Wow, that's a lot of broken, noisy terrain. And rough terrain, too.
Well, it's what'd you say, 10 miles?
Yeah, basically you could get 1 or 2 hexes per day, depending on how good you are at survival.
Okay. So I mean, we can just. We're gonna have to go as a group. We're never gonna make it the 10 miles out there. So let's get closer to it, and we'll decide how things go when we get out there. I mean,
Yeah, and should we have when we can have the stat that giant detector, we have that in front, and as soon as it shows any speck of life, like we try to determine which direction, and maybe that's where you scout out, because it gives us supposedly a 500 feet, and that's where I was thinking you would go.
I'm gonna have to stealth anyway, so I don't know that the invis is gonna be that much better.
I don't think so, honestly. Because they're gonna hear him through all this ground and stuff anyway. And
So
splitting up would probably be a bad idea, because you can even though you're at the base of the mountain, you could easily get lost.
all right, so
did you guys want me to
just
fly up and take a quick?
might get disoriented on there. I mean, I guess we know where we're heading. It's a giant peak ahead of us. We'll probably just generally follow the lava flow, going straight to it, and then we'll search around when we get closer.
Make a survival check, Mario, if you're leading the pack.
Okay. So does this count as mountain, or is volcano different?
Counts as mountain. It's mounted.
Okay, so I got natural explorer, so I got advantage on this.
Good thing.
Alright, you spend the day scouting and nothing. But you don't get lost.
Does anybody have an invisibility spell?
The air is hot and smells of heated rock and metal, and heat is intensifying. Those in heavy armor make another Constitution save. Flat top, you ain't doing so well.
I suck. Yeah. Okay,
You have
does
2 levels of
any-
exhaustion now.
any
Didn't he
wizardy people?
Didn't he regain one when we
Yep.
rested for the day?
And then I lost one.
Yeah, then he lost one. He lost one again, so he's on 2.
Does any of our wizardy people have invisibility spells?
I do.
For which? I mean,
For me and for my griffin, and we can go like give a quick fly around and scout.
It'll last 10 minutes, I believe, is all.
This is an hour, I think.
An
Is
hour.
it? I
Yeah.
thought it was
Normal
Oh,
invisibility. So flat top, I'll give you on your character sheet this exhaustion tracking. Two levels is pretty serious, so it can be healed with greater restoration. But at the
Okay.
moment, not only do you have disadvantage on ability checks, your speed is halved, so you're effectively slowing the rate of the entire party, unless they leave you behind.
So you might want to take off your armor for now.
or yeah, you're on a mount though, right? So you can.
Yeah, I'm on a mount.
Does anyone have greater restoration?
No. Well,
Nope.
Go fish.
Alright, make another survival check.
Okay, no whammies, no whammies.
Alright,
There
Mahara.
you go.
Still not good enough. No, I'm messing with you. Alright.
what?
Only 32? Okay. There is, you come across this wide, well-trod path. It winds its way across this barren land and up 2 great slabs of black stone. You follow it up, and you find natural tunnels carved out by lava, the caldera of the volcano. It looks like a possible entrance into the fire giant hole.
Well, guys, I believe this is it here.
Awesome.
So,
How's the path to get up to it?
Yeah. So maybe.
Maybe we rest out here overnight?
Yeah. Get Sir Flattop at some chance to catch his breath.
Are you resting nearby?
You want to back off a mile?
Just remember
Yeah,
what
I mean-
Syndra said.
What's that?
Yeah. Like I'm.
They're ever
like,
changing their
they're-
entrances.
Yeah. Plus, they like if they're like if the assumption is true and that the boss is smart, then he probably has regular patrols right around this area anyway.
Alright, so you
well,
just want to go in?
we can't go in right now with
Why not?
because you're basically at disadvantage on all attacks.
Well, if we
Not
no,
attack
go
rolls,
away,
it's ability
That's at
checks.
3. It's ability checks.
Yeah,
at
half speed though is pretty.
yeah, the half speed is awesome. Yeah, that's going to be really bad also.
okay, my speed right now is like 40
Why is your speed right now 40?
because I'm on a mount. And I'm thinking a place with fire giants is going to be big enough for my mount to go through.
Are you going to use your Pegasus to get about?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well that solves that problem. I'll give you a Pegasus. What's his name?
Fluffy.
Okay.
I think it was Swiftwind. That's what it was. Swiftwind the
Much better.
Pegasus.
I was gonna have to smack you.
Okay.
You don't have to stop smacking him just because he corrected the name.
I know. Like, you know.
All right. So, do we want to?
How long does your mount last until it's
Until it's destroyed or just
It's killed.
Yeah, it's there for.
been with me for a week or two now.
You haven't like tried to sell it to anyone yet, and then desummon it.
I haven't found anybody that wants to buy it.
All right. The lava tunnel is indeed big enough.
All right.
For the Pegasus.
Well, let's go. Peggy.
Alright, let me just do one thing. Yeah.
Let me scout in there first.
I think that would be a good idea.
So everyone got this too. While I'm going. Because you're all within 30 feet of me.
What's that?
Pass without trace.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Seb, I'm sorry. I just realized something. You had Cassius and Flat make, because I know you said heavy armor, but I'm in medium armor, so I need to make one too, don't I?
Oh, you would have had to make many.
Okay.
Make
so
5.
okay, but now that's some of them for day would have gone away after a day. The first 3 was the last 2, but I'll
Yep.
go and let me start.
As long as they're not successive, then you're probably gonna not have any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Alright, you come out with one
yeah.
level.
yeah, I'm coming out with 1 level of exhaustion. Okay.
That's disadvantage on ability checks.
1, ability checks. Okay.
That's an
Go good,
11
Dash.
though. With the
Alright.
that's an 11 with flat tops +3. Is that not good?
You were 10 feet within 10 feet of flat top the entire time.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna argue that.
They're riding
Okay.
double Dutch on the Pegasus.
I mean, Tilton is his little spoon. Is my assumption.
Mhm.
All right, yeah, it won't.
Okay.
Unfortunately, paladin aura, heroic aura.
Next level.
It's not that heroic. It's not heroic enough. Okay, let me just take a look here. All right, let's head into this volcano. You guys heading in? Everyone got their abilities. I've got your Pegasus. Oh, one sec. Sorry, guys. I've just had another problem here momentarily. It's just with the sizing of the map. Okay, I got it now. Hope this map doesn't lag too much. It's very, very big. Let me just turn down the settings as much as possible. If we need to, we can turn it down even more. But I'm just going to put your tokens on and then I'll recenter it and make sure it's working well for everyone. It's probably the biggest map in the world. It's the entire caldera of a volcano.
If you can center us when it's loaded,
Yeah, I'm going to.
and I guess one of us will have the giant detector.
Okay.
Does anybody specifically want the giant detector? If not, I guess I'll have the giant detector.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, you can have it.
I don't think Maharu wants it because, if he's out front, he doesn't want to be glowing.
Okay, let me just make sure this is to scale as well. You guys all see the map?
Yep.
Alright, let me just see.
Whoa!
It is giant.
Huge!
Yes,
Yeah,
and your
we're
tokens are
showing-
supposed to be smaller too. Or not.
Yeah, it's like
Well-
80-foot squares is what it looks like right now.
Alright. Let me readjust the measuring tool as well.
Yep.
Otherwise,
and also-
basically, if I upscaled it, otherwise your tokens are going to be like minute, and even then, these squares are supposed to be 20 feet each. But I've upscaled it so it's easier for us to play on, basically.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, if we have to abstract it a little bit, we have to. And flat top. There's your Pegasus.
Already.
I'll just move it along for you wherever you need to. Just presume that you're flying it. There's enough room for it to fly here.
Okay.
Alright, so before we go forward, just go through with me. What are the spells that everyone had cast? I know that you guys have Pass Without Trace. Is there other spells I'm seeing? Is that it?
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't do anything like walk on water for the lava because we don't have anybody that has. Or I would definitely have us have that up. So I don't know of anything else that we have. Maharu, don't forget that you have the 20 hit points, temp hit points from Juliet. By the way.
Oh yeah, it looks like this has my old hit points before we leveled up too. So everyone else might want to check
And
that.
that goes to Cassius.
Yep,
Yeah.
just add it.
Yeah.
Add the boots of flying as well now.
As we go in, Seb, I will use 2 charges of the Barrack Scepter to become immune to fire damage for an hour.
Okay.
Yep. And
I
and
didn't cast
have...
it.
What was that, Ed?
So I didn't cast it. I hit that by mistake. That expeditious retreat. I was just reading it.
Oh, okay. And I have
Have
once
second
we
thoughts. Just running off.
Once we know that we're in the place, I have potions of fire resistance that'll last for an hour that I am going to recommend we give to everybody who doesn't have fire resistance. So,
Alright, so this is like an old lava tube that you're going through at the moment. It ranges from 15 to 25 feet in diameter, and it's so big that a fire giant could easily traverse down this tunnel. It's awfully quiet, but you can hear the groans and movement of the lava flowing all around you of the volcano. Other than that, it's devoid of any real sounds of life or movement. So you've come into the volcano, heading into the caldera. It is so very large here. Maharu, you notice giant fire giant boot prints present along this tunnel that are fairly fresh.
Okay. So, if you guys want to go up here, I can scout up ahead a little bit, see what I see up there, at least until we get to a first decision point. And,
Am I on the wrong side of the
Probably.
the light?
You're
so.
inside the wall. Let me move you.
and Maharu, again, just a special eye out for traps, please.
So several those squares,
So,
10-foot squares.
I'll take it slow and be
Yeah.
mindful of traps as I go through.
Okay, so but we're 10, then we're 20. Or
No, it's not going to make you bigger, but your token will be enlarged. I can move the scale down a little bit more, but then your token's going to be so small. So you just presume that they're as they are.
We're in like a quarter of this actual square,
Yeah,
All right.
just
basically.
And
abstract it.
just before we have the confusion, are we going off the dynamic lighting again, or are we going off the
Yeah.
rock walls?
Just dynamic lighting.
Alright, so I'm gonna sneak forward, being careful looking for traps as I go, especially near the entrance.
Make a perception check and a stealth check.
And you have skulking, so you're not at disadvantage, are you?
Yeah, and I got natural exploring. We're in a mountain, so I should have advantage.
Okay.
on both of
Alright,
these.
you can tell that it looks like these like lava tubes have been recently worked on, or perhaps like excavated, and then there's evidence of fresh movement in the actual terrain, as if like it's been dug out and then reburied and then dug out and then sank again over and over. And you can move forward. It's very dark.
Alright.
So when we count movement, we count each square twice.
Just I mean, I can shrink your token down if you like.
No, I'm not asking for it. I'm just wanting to know what to do. I'm not asking you to do, because I could only see 60 feet.
Alright, I'll change the
So-
scale.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I just didn't know what to do. I wanted to make sure I counted my movement right. That's all.
So wait, let me fix it.
Okay. 3, 5, 4, 5. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Woo! Mario got small. Oh, so did I.
Yeah, we're all shrinking. Yeah.
No.
I feel like
I like to
Alice in
think of it as-
Wonderland.
Alright, that's accurate now. To
Thank you.
petite.
Yeah,
size
thank you.
of Everything.
Oh my god, this Pegasus is huge.
Pegasus is staying that
Oh.
size.
I'm still huge. Oh, there you go.
Alright, so I'm just gonna skulk up here and.
Alright.
I
They're
feel diminished.
Oh, if you'd have left this Pegasus that size, I was going to use subtle, cast suggestion, and have it poop on it.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
just you can just keep moving up, Mario. You're going to notice a couple of shadowy figures ahead of you. Let me just shrink them down
Stay.
too. They're not giant size.
Wait, guys. Okay. If we
I-
follow too close to him, we.
I can see him, and I'm staying 100 feet.
Okay.
So there are two
So as long as you don't pass me, we're good.
Dragonborn up ahead of you, Maharu. You see them there, both standing with their gaunt frames. However, upon closer inspection, I think you may need to actually move up a little bit closer. You realize that they're not actually Dragonborn. As you study them briefly, they actually have wings sprout out of their back, and these furrows of this sort of white, fleshy hair running down the sides of their head. Strange shaped head as well. Similar to a dragon, but somewhat fiendish. Each one carries a long sword.
Same thing we fought with the dragon encounter there?
Yes, white Abishais.
Alright.
These ones are white though.
And what they appear to be on sentry, or are they?
Yes, they're both standing there like guards, and they haven't noticed you.
All right, so I'll shadow step back and then go tell these folks that what's up there.
All right, so do you
It's
want
not
me to
too
hand
far,
out?
it's like 120 or something.
Do you want me to hand out fire potions, fire resistant potions now? We have an hour.
When we fought these last time, they didn't seem to be relying upon any fire attacks, if I recall.
Did
Are
they
these-
do?
Are they dragon types?
Make an Arcana check.
I pulled the favorite enemy as dragons when I leveled 2, so
You know that they're not dragons by any means. They
Yeah,
are
that's fine.
fiends.
Yeah.
Alright, as you guys are there talking, like, the sounds of your voice, Ivan, is sort of echoed off the halls, and they call out in Draconic.
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Come before us!
Alright.
Okie doke.
Walk, walk, walk.
we didn't really think this one through here, guys.
We've never been an especially stealthy party, so it's fine.
Me and Swiftwind walk up.
Yeah, I've got your Pegasus nearby. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna move it
Well,
when
just
you
to
need
see
it.
my monitor, that's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Alright, immediately as you sort of fly around the corner there, flat top, they both draw their long swords.
Halt! Halt!
Okay. Hi.
What is your
Hey.
business here?
Do you speak Draconic, flat top?
Let me see. I speak Elven and Common.
They're
And giant.
speaking this raspy sort of language to you, and you're not understanding it.
I wave my hands in front of my face. Do you understand the words coming from my lips?
They just start yelling louder and pointing for you to land.
I yell louder and point at them too. I land.
I say to them
land
in
over
Draconic,
here.
I wish to sell him to the fire giants.
Make a deception check.
Don't play coy with us.
How do you play
So,
coy?
I'm trying. He's lying. He's actually here. We're going to sell him to the fire giants. Being Cassius.
You saying that in Draconic?
Yeah, I have Draconic.
Alright, they're no longer speaking Draconic.
I look at these people.
You
like,
say that to them in Draconic, and
Oh,
they
that's
yell
not-
back.
You want to get past us? Then you pay. Otherwise, we put you to the blade.
So I speak back to them in Abyssal. See if that works.
Doesn't work.
Were
So speaking common?
Infernal?
Yes, infernal.
I have that too. So I'll try that.
Alright.
All right. What's the payment?
100 gold per head.
Okay, well, there's 2 of you. That's 2 heads.
Ignore him.
You speak infernal, do you know?
They are ignoring him. They can't understand a word he says.
Right. Okay. There's 6 of. So you want 600 gold, right?
Yes. Gold or gems.
How about 500 gold and we'll call it a day?
Make a persuasion check.
Go on then.
Wow.
And he holds out this wiry, clawed hand with elongated fingers.
Okay, and I'm gonna ask Orin, hey, as you're giving him, and I'll, from the party loot, I'm gonna give him a bag of 500 and say, ask about any traps in the area so that we don't accidentally stumble into them.
So I'm gonna ask them if I pay them the 600 gold the original. Can you point us out any traps in the area so we don't stumble into them? Because if we make it back out, we'll tip you again.
Give me.
Okay,
Is that
how
is that-
much am
or-
I taking off?
Hang on, I'm giving them the 500, and then now I'm asking them about the traps.
Yeah, and he says,
And I'm-
give me.
Oh, he wants the money?
Yeah.
Is that a deal? Do I need to incite him?
It's up to you. These creatures, although they seem like they probably want to murder you if they had the chance, they seem to be telling the truth, though.
Okay. I'm gonna subtle cast suggestion.
Okay. What's your DC?
21.
Alright, he just sort of shakes his head. And what are you suggesting?
That he be perfectly truthful with me. And tell me every trap that he can remember. As I start counting 100 gold into his hand.
There are no traps.
And he snatches
You-
the 100 gold.
Okay, and I have taken off 600 gold from the party.
I wonder if they're going to raise an alarm after we go by.
So, to keep talking to him and say, we'll be back in a little bit. And as long as you guys are still here and there's been no problems, we'll tip you again. And I give him 20 more gold.
Ah, go on now. We're not supposed to let you in.
Alright, the road splits.
Straight or left?
Oh, we're
Yeah,
probably
I'm
all
not-
gonna have to go together at this point. You can't just loiter here, so let's pick
Yeah.
one up.
Right, well,
Yeah, do you want to
You
keep
just-
going straight or do you want to go left? Alright,
I
left
think
it.
we're going.
You want to go to Fire Giant?
yes.
Yeah.
He rubs his hands together.
How much is that worth?
$100?
No, you don't.
Luckily,
talk.
he can't understand what Flat Top says.
Yeah,
I come back over with 10 gold, and I'm like, right or left?
No. 500. We tell you. Newest entry.
500, and you tell me the newest entry?
Yes.
So I'm hoping that suggestion spell is still cooking, and I say, what is the newest entry? As I start counting gold real slowly into his hand.
You already noticed that your suggestion requirement had been completed, and he's no longer under the effects. But
He just says, "You're going wrong way. This way. You go. Straight.
Okay.
Entrance ahead. No turn. This one new tunnel. Next time different."
Okay.
Good
Thank
us.
you.
Okay, I'm marking off another 500.
Definitely worth it.
All right. I mean, and once you get kind of out of their sight and stuff, if you guys want to hang out, I can go forward.
Okay.
Yeah. I
All right.
think
As soon as we're out of their sight and far enough out of the sound, I'm casting a holy weapon on Cat.
Alright, let me just gather all your tokens first.
Holy weapon on who?
I'm going to back up so I'm near you.
Alright, so if you don't take any turns and basically you do as the White Abishai said, then you're going to get straight to the entrance, just as the Abishai had promised. Quite an easy way to get there this time. Alright, so let's just move some stuff here.
How long is it? Does it take us to get there?
Doesn't take you long, a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know if it was going to be like 2 hours or 3 hours. That's why I was asking.
Alright. What are you concentrating on, Maharu?
I'll be right back.
Pass without trace. I
Oh,
think it's concentration.
concentration. Okay.
Yeah, once Corwin casts Holy Weapon, since that's going to have a light around it, so I feel like it's appropriate for me to do as well, I'm also going to cast Crown of around myself.
Okay.
Crown of what?
Okay, and then the next, since we're doing all this hour-long stuff, I guess I'll hand out the potions of fire resistance.
Alright. So, a short while down the tunnel, and obviously Maharu is scouting up ahead, he notices a very, very large set of black obsidian doors.
Can you center us, please? Center the screen. Thank you.
Thanks.
Is the
I'm in
is
blackness.
is the
Bottom left
rod
of the map. Oh,
Is it-
Yeah, I see it.
as
but
you,
I
as
still
you,
don't see it.
as
No, I see it.
well, you guys are getting a faint glow because you're actually several hundred feet behind Maharu.
okay?
So,
Oh no, my screen was
If I
just
have holy
black.
weapon, I'm a gigantic beacon.
bottom
too.
left-hand corner, you should see.
No, I'm there now. I just mean it was slow loading.
Alright, so going to be a few features about this map. The ceilings are very high, hallways are 30 feet high, and chambers and rooms are 40 to 60 feet high. The doors, as far as you can see here, these ones are made from obsidian. The rest of them are made from iron plates. Any lighting you'll see from the dynamic lighting, so let's have a look here. All right, as you enter here, Maharu, there are no guards at the front of these doors.
Okay.
The floor here is made from this finely polished obsidian, and there are wall hangings seen. And you also notice like a very, very large open round chamber before this area with like evident of like caved in tunnels of 6 or 7 different entrances that could have potentially led here once upon a time. So yeah, no guards.
Okay, so I hand out the fire resistance potions and
Alright, so
I
everyone's
drink
drinking a
one.
potion of fire resistance.
yeah, except
you-
for Juliet doesn't need it and Flat Top doesn't need it, but so that's 4. Correct? Does anybody else have fire resistance?
Someone's immune for a few more
Yeah,
minutes. I think.
Juliet's.
Juliet.
For a little under an hour, yeah.
Okay. So
The
everyone has
Frostbrand
fire
gives you
resistance.
fire resistance, doesn't it?
Yep, that's why Flat Top doesn't need it. But everybody else has now
And how much is
Alright.
your holy weapon glowing, Cassius?
Isn't it 60 feet or 30 feet?
I
don't
think
know,
it's
30
30
beacon.
30 bright,
feet.
30,
Right.
Just
and 30
Yep,
depth.
same.
all right. There we go. I just lit it up for you.
Yep. And then I'm also going to suggest, just because Cassius, as he's always doing the greater hit, I was going to recommend that I give him we have a couple potions of heroism, that we give that to him also. Just because it'll make him like he's blessed. So we'll give him a 1d4.
Go ahead. Stop
Okay.
recommending and just start doing.
Okay.
Okay, so you have turn on the bless on you, Cassius.
Maharu, roll
You're
me
the-
a
Is the plan here
D100.
just kick open the front door and start womping on fire giants? Is that...
My thought, I'm hoping you can scout it. We'll stay back so you can scout. and
Roll
then
to D100, Maharu.
Oh, I did not hear it. Yeah, sorry. 1d100.
All right. So as you're moving in, to the area, Maharu,
Mhm.
and you're inspecting this front gate. Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You notice smoking vents everywhere, all around the entrance, and you're hit by one of them. A massive heated portion of gas explodes out one of the vents randomly and hits you for 3 fire damage.
Okay. Does that look like a natural spoutage, or does that look like a trap, or?
It looks like just a build-up of heat that had escaped from the vent.
Okay, like a geyser type thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
And occasionally there's like jets of flame even spurting out from some of them, but you just got hit by a vent hole. Unluckily.
Happens. They inspect these doors here quite creepily.
They gotta weigh like tons and tons and tons. 2 massive 30-foot tall doors of obsidian.
Do they appear to have any locking mechanisms, or are they just there by their weight?
No. As far as you can tell, that they're just opened. Their weight is enough to keep out most people, from what you can tell.
Okay, is there anywhere to see like under or around them at all?
No, they are sealed at the moment.
And the floor here, you said, is like solid stone, right?
It's polished obsidian, yeah.
So, I mean,
Wanna try
as
to
soon
open
as
them?
we open these doors, they're gonna know we're here. Is there anybody have any ideas to like learn from our boulder and our dragon? And is there a way that we can scout beyond this without raising the alarm?
That is a very good question. I don't know. Now, just so you...
You
I don't
think
know
you
what to
could
say to
probably
that.
like get through one of the valves? If you could like, if you want to like inspect it, like it's definitely large enough for a medium-sized creature to crawl through.
Would the griffin fit? Would the Pegasus fit?
No,
Probably not.
Pegasus is large.
I mean, the person that was immune to fire could go there without worrying about the vents. At least just take a look.
Oh, doesn't have stealth is the problem.
I mean, I have +9 to stealth, so it's not like.
Oh,
garbage.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, that isn't garbage. All right.
Yeah. So I'll do that. I'll try to stealth. All
All right.
as I go into the tunnel.
Yeah, you're not stealthy anymore because I failed to save there.
All right. You roll me a D100, Juliet. All right. You crawl through into the vent, and it goes for only about 15 feet, and then it's sealed by these heavy metal plates.
All right, I go back and say this vent was is sealed. So, did we notice which vent spewed out and hit?
They all are randomly. There's quite a few just lining like the entrance here and up the walls.
Okay, I mean, if we're willing for me to keep trying, it's fine. I'll keep.
I don't see a problem with that.
Okay, then I'll try the next one.
Alright, you
Roll
crawl into
D100?
another vent. Yeah, roll me another D100. And it's the same. They are blocked off.
Another one, I guess.
Alright. Alright, this time, as you crawl in, Juliet, it spews out fire, which you're immune to. There is a brief moment when it opens up, and then it just sort of slams shut again. Just like a metal latch, you could say.
Oh, okay. There's
Covering.
like it's like a venting mechanism, and then like so the things open and close.
Yeah.
So I tell the rest of the guys that. So, like,
Alright.
how fast do the vents open and close? Like, would there be a chance for us to go through, or is
No,
it like liable
you'd
to
have to.
chop us in half?
It would, yes. You could probably open them, but definitely that would require some serious strength, and you'd need more than one person.
Let the rest know. At which point we're gonna do that, it's gonna be roughly as noisy as opening these doors. Right?
I'm more than one person, sort of. Yeah, I can try to open the doors.
I think we're trying to figure out a way to not open the doors.
I don't
Possibly.
think we're gonna find one.
I think he gave us an.
There's a door right there that you could just open if you want.
Hey, where?
And the massive set of double doors.
Yeah. I'm for the possibly maybe two people trying to open up a vent.
All right, I got So I'm going to come over to right in front of this door here, and start concentrating very hard right under the door, and try and make a little cavity under there that we can peek under.
Okay. You just sort of push this obsidian down, and there is a nice round burrow underneath the door now.
Oh, that was a very good use of that.
Okay, so I'm gonna hop down into that and take a peek out under the other side of the door.
Alright, make another stealth check.
No plus.
I'm gonna very carefully not move.
Alright, you peek underneath the door, and you see a very long hallway. There are tapestries covering the walls. They look like they're black and adorned with images of fire giants, kings and whatnot. There is torches illuminating the hallway. The roof is 30 foot high, and you can hear the very, very faint chiming of hammer on anvil coming from within. Clank.
I'm assuming our giant detector is glowing.
Oh yes, if everyone else has moved forward, then whoever's
Yes.
holding it is beaming
Yeah, Ivan.
at its highest brightness.
Okay, probably could put it away.
Yeah, I put it away. This.
Okay. Let's stop acting like we're level 6 and get in here.
Yeah.
Alright, we can
Sit.
crawl under there, and these squiggly things are the tapestries.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna. Can I just come up and I'll listen at the tapestry and maybe just take a little peek in if I can see between any gaps or anything?
Make a perception check. Alright, you also peek in very silently, and you see a like the weaving is quite heavy, Maharu, and you just sort of have to struggle to crawl underneath it. But looking inside, there's an alcove behind the tapestry, and you see a fire giant there, just sort of peeking through the loose weave of the tapestry, trying to look out for anyone coming. A single fire giant guard stationed here in the alcove of this tapestry.
Corwin, go follow.
And there is a great bronze horn in his hand.
Okay.
You can solo him, Maharu.
No. I'll let them, let the folks here know that he's there. And then I'm gonna come back in. So let go here. If you come in, I can silence it if you'd like. We can see if we can take him quietly.
That's a good idea. If we want to try to...
Okay, I float in there all quietly.
Make a stealth check.
And, yep. And if you want to just do your silence, and then we'll just rush him.
Alright, cool. And as you're sort of moving in there, you literally just fall off your broom and slam onto the ground, making a very, very loud noise.
Coordinated.
And then Flat Top, I'm not sure what you fed your Pegasus, but also it must have been beans.
The Pegasus can't make it through that 5-foot hole, so he'll have to open the door if he wants Pegasus.
The Pegasus sounds its own horn, and yes, you guys are not able to surprise the fire giant.
Okay.
Immediately, it sort of starts yelling in giant.
Oh! Mugada! Who goes there?
Okay.
Wow, Ivan's quick. Silence him, Ivan.
Did the silence go off? Maharu didn't get a chance to do it yet, did he?
Nope.
No.
There's no surprise.
You should do it.
Okay.
You would have had to surprise him if you wanted him to.
Okay, that's fine.
Apparently, he's a very, very fast fire giant. Maharu is very, very slow.
He's like a ninja. I can't get it. Oh, that's a 1. Oh,
Yes, you got a 1, and he he decided. Well, he only got an 8, but.
I mean, I got a 1. So, yeah.
Alright, Ivan.
So can I see him right here, or do I have to go behind the tapestry?
Yeah, I only moved the tapestry for you guys, just so you can see what's happening, but yeah, you'll have to go behind the tapestry.
Alright. 30, and then I cast Hideous Laughter on him. So I tell him the joke about the 3-legged pig.
The hill giant.
Nailed it.
Okay, and
You see this massive 15-foot tall plate mail clad fire giant. And what's your DC?
What is my DC?
Either way, he falls to the
17.
ground.
Yeah.
Bellowing in laughter.
Okay.
That doesn't attract others.
Well, hey. Know what else to do.
Alright, open the doors.
Make an athletics check. It takes your action as well, because these doors are so big.
Yep.
Oh, you can't get them flat off. 17 is not enough. They are so heavy.
I use my crowbar for advantage. Yeah. I hold it in my other hand.
24 doesn't do it.
Okay.
You can use Frostbrand to try and lever it as well. It's not enough. They're very heavy.
There you go.
Cassius.
Try again next time.
Right.
Count difficult terrain for moving through the hole as well in the door.
Alright. So that would be at 10, 15, 8, 5.
You can dash in.
Yeah, no, just a waste. Yeah, dash.
Okay.
Hi, big boy.
Giant continues to laugh. Alright, at the end of his turn, he's just there laying on the ground, like grabbing his belly, starts looking around. shocked. Not sure what's going on. Corwin.
I'm gonna fly over there and shoot him through the crack of the window. Or the...
Still prone, right?
Yes, he is prone. A 20 hits just for 7 force damage. $15 just bounces straight off his armor, or 14, I should say. And a 16 also misses. Maharu.
And I'm gonna drop the silence anyway.
Okay. I'll get a template for you.
He counterspells it.
Wait, who said that? Wait, I can't hear anything. Alright, that whole area suddenly is just devoid of any noise whatsoever.
I want to put it start out here a little bit in the hallway, so hopefully maybe not catch her in the corner there and get the hallway combat in case it spills out.
Okay, is that good?
Yeah, that's fine by me. And then I'm gonna head back down and duck into this hole again. Hopefully hide down there. Out of sight, out of mind.
Alright, he tries to punch you at disadvantage. Whoa!
Okay.
He would say that, but it's
Misses.
Alright.
Okay, Juliet.
Alright. So,
Alright, you are well and truly hidden.
Okay.
Julia.
I'm looking to see if I have anything that's just somatic.
That's
do I
what
need
I'm
to
doing
burn?
also.
down
right?
here should be
Or-
good, right? I don't know. I went to get it here, so I don't know where the blue it gets a little squirrely. Is this one in there? If it is, I want to go one more up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, 5.
It gets all squirrely on the edge. I didn't know exactly.
Yeah, it's
So that's 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm just going to shoot a chill touch at it at disadvantage because it's prone, right? Still, right?
22 hits, 19 necrotic damage. You just see his eyes start to bulge and he opens his mouth. No sound comes out as he's being choked by the skeletal hand. He looks sickly. Ivan.
Sorry, I was still trying to see what I have that doesn't take sound. But, we'll just move since 1. So. That's out of it, right? Am I out of the silence?
Yes.
And
Just wait. No, I don't think so. It's 20-foot radius.
yeah,
You're
let me
in there.
her. 20, 25, 30. Is that? And I'm still in it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then, move down there, and I'll take a. Done.
Are you dashing?
Yeah, I had to dash.
Okay.
That's
Flat top.
35.
If you're at disadvantage as well, flat top. But if you got a crowbar, then if you can open those doors, it's regular.
Alright. I'm gonna try again.
20 is not enough. It's not
All
gonna
right.
cut it.
There we go. I'll crawl under. And I'll stand there and breathe hard.
Okay, Cassius.
Hold on, Swiftman.
I kind of walk around, find his head, spit in my hands, get the great club ready. Here we go, boy.
You've got advantage.
Shazam.
That hits. Start wailing on his head for 27 points of damage. And 27 hits.
Hey, I don't think you're including your plus 10 in there.
No, I'm not. I'm not running Great Weapon Master. I'm trying to get a sense of how hard they are to hit.
Another 28 points of damage. Oh, they're very well armored. They're the most well armored giants you've come across. They're wearing like plate mail. That is.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
I crit the Great Weapon Master. Beautiful.
Yes, you did. Alright, you just start pummeling his head in. 33 points of bludgeoning and 15 from the holy weapon. You've left this fire giant reeling in pain and he's just basically getting his head bashed in.
And now I get the bonus action.
Oh, wow. The hell are you doing, man?
You just left there with just a pile of mush where his head was. You actually killed him.
50.
We got
Rolled a 1 on your damage.
You're just there in just a pile of this mush, like standing next to just a full body
But it
and
was
a suit
all
of plate
done in
mail.
silence. Just
Yes.
sickening hits.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Someone want to come help me open these doors?
If you guys spend a little bit of time, you'll get them open.
Round
You
or
need
two.
to make an ability check.
I'll fill
Actually,
back in.
it's a pretty hard one. So, you'll. I'll just say you guys can get them open this time.
Awesome.
Due to feeling inspired by Cassius's blood frenzy there.
Remind me not to piss him off.
That's 830 XP each. No one seems to have been alerted. How long does silence last for? Is it 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna quaff the heroin potion as well.
Quaff the heroin potion.
Yes, the heroin.
That gives you an extra
Okay.
+2 hit damage.
Gotta
You've
remember
got,
man.
10. Oh, you won't get the 10 hit points, but you'll get the bless.
The bless you.
And you also lose like 20 pounds.
Alright,
and,
so just again, you'll see torches illuminating the walls. The passages, the ceilings here are 30 feet high.
And did he just have any keys or anything on him or anything?
He only has that horn, and he has a great sword. He's plate mail.
And is the horn attached to the wall, or was he just carrying
He was
it?
holding it in his hand.
I think we should chuck that in the hole.
It's a good plan.
Oh, the horn? Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Seb, can you put me at 20 feet?
Sure.
Or we bring it with us to blow it at some place really inside.
Yeah, maybe. That might, but
Yeah.
at least then somebody can't pick it up and.
No, but that is a good idea. The whole.
I'll be at 10 feet, Seb.
All right. And is there anything behind this squiggly curtain thing, or is that just hanging on the wall?
It's just hanging on the wall, just to try and trick any intruders.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What was in the wall to trick intruders?
Nothing. Just
Some
tapestry.
more of those similar looking wall hangings.
Same as this one here.
Alright, Maharu, you moving on in.
Yep.
And
As sneaky as I could be, but still moving on in.
you come across a grand looking hallway.
Over the side here. And I'll sneak up the side and peek around it. See if I see anything.
Make another stealth check.
Sure. Stealth.
Alright, you stay close to the walls and you can peer around the corner. You notice a very, very grand looking hallway. There are
Sorry. Go
a
ahead.
couple of creatures also guarding the hall. Corwin, you need to make a stealth check too.
I was trying to drag the screen. I dragged myself.
Yeah, you're up way too far to not be
I'm
seen.
the best at stealth.
Alright,
I give him the evil eye right as I'm sitting here.
so
Give him the chagrined whoops look.
there is this hall that runs east to west, and there are ends two of them, and all four heads are looking in every single direction. The floor is this reddish black color of this very, very highly polished stone, and there are pillars carved in the shapes of dwarves. Each one is sort of like a what do you call it? A calderia. I don't think that's it. Basically, they are caldera. No, not caldera. That's the volcano. Basically, they're statues that double as pillars, like you'd see in like ancient Greek architecture.
Okay, column-like things.
Yes. Anyway, these ones are shaped as dwarves, and they're carved to look like they're straining to hold up the roof. And they're stacked one upon another, all the way up to the floor. There's some light flickering from these wall holes that seem to be like a natural gas that's just softly burning out of the walls. And the Eddens, they immediately see you, Corwin, and we roll an initiative. Ivan, you are up first.
Second 20th for initiative for the night.
There's some fast giants.
Yeah, no shit.
Even the silence, like, beat Corwin, only. Anyway.
Alright. So this is where the... right there, right? Okay. You can go ahead and... my concentration I don't really have... you can take that off. That was for
hideous.
Yeah, hideous laughter. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. I'm going to roll right now. Eldritch Blast.
You guys have fought only one Ent before, and that was all the way back in Grudhag when you're fighting the hill giants. They're these large. Sort of look like hill giants, but they have two heads, and they are adorned with all of these tassels and jewelry, and they have loincloths dotted with humanoid skulls, and they carry these awkward-looking pieces of wood with spikes jutting out of them in each hand.
Okay.
Alright, and let me just take off your concentration as well. Alright, the first beam hits him for 5 points of force damage.
Yeah, it need the thing monkeyed with it. It's not giving me my plus 4 damage.
Oh, do you know what you should do? You should delete that and add it again.
Okay, so just so hit delete.
Yeah, just delete that Eldritch Blast completely, and then add another one onto your sheet, because it must have been on there from before they updated the sheets quite a while ago.
So let's see what happens when I do that. Hitting Eldritch Blast, cast it. It's not doing anything.
Let me have a look.
I feel like
you
just
broke
ever
it.
so slightly.
I guess then you have to... Wait. You have to... Let me add it for you.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I was doing it right.
No problem.
Maybe I was still
delete.
unlocked.
You need to delete it from there. Let me fix it for you.
Alright.
Okay, let me just delete that, and then add it back on, and then adjust it.
So I thought I did delete it.
Oh, wait, I'm trying to fix it.
Okay. I am doing nothing. Whole bunch of nothing, which is my wife will say I'm very good at.
Okay, and it's your charisma modifier.
That is correct. Yep.
Alright, it's +4. So let me add on 4 points of damage, and then go ahead with your other attacks. Alright.
And that one worked?
Yep. You hit him for another 6. And another 13 points of damage. They're so large, and they're unarmored, they're so easy to hit. The beams pulverize the edit. And only one of the heads was looking at you, and now both of them are looking in that direction. Start waving their weapons around above their heads.
Is there another Etten? Like, I can see the one. Is there another?
There is. You can hear another one starting to yell out from further down the hallway.
Yeah, but this one is only by himself, it looks like, right?
Yes. Well, he does have his other head there to keep him company.
Oh, good. I wouldn't want it. I'm just like pleasantly surprised that there's something I can actually hit with a firebolt and actually take damage.
Yeah, I hear
All right.
that.
All right, so I'm just going to firebolt it.
Alright, you firebolt the fire Etten. And no, it's a normal Etten. 22 points of fire damage. He is looking pretty badly hurt.
And then I will actually use my bonus action to shoot a Crown of Stars mote at him.
Alrighty. That tears through him. 17 radiant damage. Just cuts a hole straight through his chest. And are you keeping track of the crowns, or do you want me to do other motes?
Oh, I thought you were just like reducing the
I can do it.
the number 7 here.
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's I already moved my full 30 action, bonus action. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Do those do radiant damage or fire damage?
They're radiant.
Okay, alright.
Sorry, this is giving me a hard time, this map. Okay. Alright, this Etten, he runs forward. His feet are just stomping and slamming, and he uses his dash to dash up to you guys.
Sweet.
That's it. That's his turn.
Does he go right to... he stayed away 5 feet from the hallway. So we didn't get,
You could opportunity attack him. He doesn't seem to have noticed you either.
Alright, I shall.
That hits.
Oh, good solid hit.
And sneak attack. Wow.
Alright, just as he runs past you, you sort of do a bit of a wall jump there, Mahara, and just slit his throat, and he just... You slit both throats at once, and the whole entire giant just slams onto the ground.
Yeah, but now the other guy knows I'm here.
Yes. Alright, the next Etten. He starts running forward as well, and he's yelling out,
Intruder! Intruder! Intruder!
two different voices, and he runs, dashes 80 feet towards you.
Well, that's helpful that he can shout out 2 different things at a time. I'll go to here, and then I'll just shadow step over to. What's lighting in here? It looks all pretty bright.
Yes,
actually.
there are like
Yeah,
natural
15.
gas fire turrets that are just...
Yeah. Okay. So it's all bright. I can't shut. That's fine. I'll just whack at him.
It's not all bright, but there's a lot of bright. Okay. Let me just fix something here. Alright. Shadow step, that's a crit. 15. Oh no, you can't. All right.
I can't shadow
Yeah,
step.
not right there, because yes, there's a lot of bright light.
That's fine.
Actually, 1 second. Maybe I have the brightness actually turned on. It's not supposed to be, because I've just got lanterns everywhere. Yes, it wasn't supposed to be on. But yes, where you're standing is bright
Well,
light.
I can go to here then, right?
Yes.
And then I'll walk over and well on it.
You only need to be. Do you only need to be in the shadow to shadow step?
I need to shadow step to dim light.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some there. Yeah, from that pillar. All right, so you shadow step over to him. 15 points of damage. You crit him.
Yeah, I'll sneak attack that one too. Just why not?
25 points of damage. You just land on his chest and just ride him down, and you just open him up.
I'll hit him one more time.
And that hits for another 13 slashing.
That was 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 55. Alright, there we go.
Alright, looking down the hall, Maharu,
Mhm.
if you took a glimpse, you noticed more
More friends.
enemies. Yes, 3 fire giants down the end of the hallway. One of them is sort of leant over this massive throne, and he wears a crown, glowing red eyes, and ginger hair.
No, I'm gonna come to
At the
I'll
far
just
end
say,
of the hallway.
we got company coming.
None of them have reacted yet, though.
Quick, get a fireball ready.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Get an ice ball ready.
That'd be a nice
Snow
spell.
cone.
5,
Cool 7-Eleven.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
top, fly.
50, 55, bash.
Damn, son.
Alright, you fly over on your Pegasus and that hits. 21 points of damage. The Eden is almost dead. And you hit him again. You're finishing him off. Both heads are dead. And it just slams to the
60.
ground.
65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Ha! Next!
Alright.
Oh, there's some big nasty guy sitting on a sonant there. Might want to make yourselves ready.
I look
Cassius.
at my 30-foot wings and like, fuck this.
Pegasus sort of like throws its head forward and its mane like like it's superior to you.
Wait till the Pegasus Misty steps.
Where do we have company coming from?
Down this hallway. Over here.
Alright. Dad.
I think that's where it was, wasn't it? Down here?
Yes, to the far
Yeah.
east end of the hall. It's like over 100
Yeah.
foot long.
Oh man, I could get there, but
Forward.
Okay, I'll move.
Yeah, they've seen us at this point, right?
Oh yes, they're very aware. They just haven't had time to react. Yeah, the hall's like 200 foot long as well.
I'm gonna shoot this guy down here.
Okay. You'll be at disadvantage
Because,
because it's like 200 feet.
that's my range, 240 feet.
Oh, you have it doubled?
Yeah, my range is doubled on all my rolled attack spell. And I
Okay.
ignore all cover.
Oh, you've got that one. Then yes.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not
your fault.
disadvantaged.
Either you gave it to us or what?
Yes, that
Spell-
particular
spell
scepter
sniper.
has that ability. It's like, yeah, basically it gives you the spell sniper ability. Never thought you'd get to use it, but here we go.
I'm just blaming you.
I mean, technically, we're playing in his world, so we can blame him for everything.
Alright, a 17 misses.
It's fire giant.
And your
Try to
other
roll
beam
above a 4.
misses as well. They're very heavily armored.
How
But
about
that
that?
doesn't miss.
That's a little above the 4.
Alright, you crit him for 21 force damage, just hits his chest, creates a dent. And
Okay. And I'm gonna quicken and do it again.
okay. A 19 misses. It bounces off his armor again.
Will somebody cast bless on me?
There is this faint shimmer of this blue aura that just briefly
Ask the guy
surrounds
behind
the
the
fire
curtains.
giant.
I haven't sneezed yet. Why would I bless you?
And 24 hits for 13 force damage. And a 20 hits for another 11. The fire giant has a few small scuffles on it. You definitely got
Well,
his
now we
attention.
know. Well, now we know the AC.
Yes, they are very well armored, and their armor appears magical.
EOT if you're done.
I'm not done. Alright, this is a big map. Now I'm done.
All right, quite a few guards coming from all different directions. To the north, you hear giants yelling, "Roar!" and many sets of thundering footsteps coming from that direction. And the 2 fire giants, and the king, and 2 hellhounds come running from the east.
Oh, they got pets. How cute.
Initiative suddenly got a whole bunch more crowded.
Yes. Alright, and that is everyone who joins this round that has been alerted. Ivan.
Hey, Ivan casts Greater Invis on Cassius.
Okay. It's touch as well, so you're gonna move up to
Yep.
it.
Okay, so are now invised.
He goes-
And yeah, I go unconscious.
Yeah, he faint.
Did I faint, or did I do that to Cassius when I did
I
it?
thought you... Little did you know it, you accidentally cast Inflict Wounds.
Yeah. Okay.
They look almost the same.
And then
But
I'm
different.
They are similar.
going to suggest we let these things come to us if possible.
Except one's a ninja, the other one's an alien.
And
The stone
I am
alien.
done.
Juliet.
People liking hit with fire are gone now. I'm sorry.
yeah.
15. Can I? I don't think I can see anybody. Oh, how far away is that?
Is there,
like
if it's
200
lighted?
feet.
Yeah. Oh,
There are a lot of pillars. There is like 21 pillars in total down that hallway.
Yeah. I'm looking at what's the range on Synaptic? 120. Yeah, I can't.
There's also,
Yeah, there's really nothing.
I'll just describe the area a little bit more as well, because you guys are sort of getting a better look at this hallway. So there are tapestries lining the north wall, tapestries lining the south wall, much like the tapestries that you just passed. There are 2 other visible exits as well, one to the northwest and one to the northeast, running down a very long, wide, tall hallway in both directions.
Okay. Can I end my movement like in this square?
Yeah.
Like I'm 10 feet.
Above the Pegasus. You need
Okay.
to be 15 feet up in the air.
Can I do that with the diagonal movement? Just
Yeah.
move up here. Okay. Then yeah, I'll be 15 feet up.
You can even jump on the Pegasus's back as well. Flat top might give you a
No.
lift.
Go on a
No.
ride, you can face backwards, and I'll
No.
go in and beat
No,
them, and then
because-
beat them on the way out.
Yeah, because I'm sure getting in melee range of giants is a great idea for me.
Yeah, but I can get you out again.
All right. All right. These hill giants, they thunder forward, just pushing past.
Weren't the fire giants the ones that knocked you over when they ran past?
Yes, just
Yes,
from moving
they
into your
are.
square, they knock you over. And don't
Mhm.
forget, while the giants lords are in possession of the scepters, they may have another couple of tricks up their sleeves as well. They can fly now. No, I'm joking. They can't fly.
They blink.
You say that, but
They can teleport for free. All right, this this dude's got a pretty clear shot at Cassius. Well, actually, no, he's invisible. He's gonna throw a couple of rocks at disadvantage.
Good
And
thing.
does 22 hit?
Me? Yeah, it would.
All right, one rock catches you. It flies in a massive arc, 200 feet, almost the entire hallway, and it hits you for 30 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Maharu.
Well, in one case, I like that we're squeezing, but I don't like that we're grouping up so much here. But I'm gonna let them come to us. So 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna cast bonus action this while I'm going.
Okay.
I don't have a good Alright, I'm just gonna... If I see someone happen to show up over here, I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
Okay.
Just do that action. I think I did the distance right there. Hold on, let me just do that real quick.
Alright, you hear thundering, heavy greaves slamming onto the ground. It shakes the halls, and a fire giant runs straight around the corner.
The halls with Black and Decker.
And he actually runs
into Gorman.
almost up into melee range. And that hits. You just fling this tiny little dagger over at the fire giant. And it hits him for 8 piercing damage. It sort of just slashes him in the arm slightly.
And then he dies.
And he ends his turn there, having dashed. Flat top.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
What are you doing?
I'm looking just for the giants. I'm gonna cast a spell down there.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast that.
Okay. I'll give you the template, and then I'll let you put it where you will see fit. It's a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm probably only gonna get like one of them there.
There we go. I don't even
I'm gonna set it like right about there.
Yeah, but I think you can hit. Well, if you want to put it there, then yeah, that's all becomes difficult terrain too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So I'm gonna get him and do like 40 feet of difficult terrain for him, or 20 feet.
He gets absolutely battered with this flurry of hailstones. 28 points of damage. These giants are tough though, and
then we go back.
Only damages him slightly.
Alright, F that guy up, man.
We're just slowing him down a bit though. That's all.
Shazam.
Captain
22
Marvel.
hits for 34 points of damage. Just smacking the giant as hard as you can in the leg. 16 gets blocked as he moves his greatsword to deflect that off, trying to look at where it's coming from. Going off only by the sound of the combat, and a 21 hits him for another 36 points of damage.
Damn it, no crits.
And a 28 hits for another 37. You've done considerable damage to that fire giant, and he's already very badly injured from just coming around the corner.
But you get one more attack, don't you?
No. Only if
Don't
I
you have
have
that
if I
weapon
get a
that gives
crit?
you an extra attack, right?
That was 4.
That was 4 attacks.
My apologies.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't count.
no crits or kills, so he doesn't get the bonus.
Alright, this hellhound dashes through all of the difficult terrain. So, first of all, he's got 20, then 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. He doesn't even make it through the sleet storm. Corwin.
Hey, I got a giant in my face, right? Because I'm 20 feet up, but he's...
Yeah, just give him a kiss.
Yes, he is large, so he takes up. Sorry, he's huge, so he takes up 4x4 in all directions. You're basically level with his head. Well, you're just above his head. But yes, you're definitely in his range.
Okay, I am going to... I'm going to ask him to run as far away as he can via subtle suggestion.
You're gonna break your concentration.
Oh no, that's constant. I always forget that. I thought that's instant. So no,
What are
I'm
you
not gonna.
concentrating on?
No.
Holy
Thank
weapon.
you for the warning.
Oh, who's got the holy weapon?
The dude who's
Cassius.
been doing like 100 points of
Cassius.
damage every round.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, Cassius is gonna kill me.
okay.
I'm just gonna fly straight up, and hopefully he won't crush me too bad while I do that.
Should misty step. It's more fun.
I'm gonna fly up out of his reach.
Alright, he is going to take a big old greatsword swing at you.
Okay.
Duck.
Cutting words.
Oh, you missed.
Okay.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay.
matter.
Well, I didn't know if it was a hit or not.
Okay.
Well, you already said it. So
Good
it's
cutting.
I know. That's why I was rolling it. I was
going
typing.
to miss. It's going to miss.
Okay.
yeah, and then I'll just I'll just
good
blast
roll.
him in the.
Seb, is this considered this area here a hallway or a chamber?
That's a
like where
hallway.
The statues are. All hallway. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. The whole this big room here. It's 50 feet high.
Okay.
This one is 30.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. That hits for 14 force damage. And
14's your lucky
that
number.
hits him again for another 14 force damage. And a 19 misses. How far are you on the roof now? 30 feet, right?
Yeah, or he can't hit me.
Yeah, he can't hit you if you're 30 feet up. Okay, we got
I
some more
remember
giants
that.
coming. These ones look like runts. And he comes around the corner and he sees the fire giant fighting you, Cassius. And
doesn't.
he's
Got
going
it.
He's
to
a fire
throw a
giant
rock.
fighting something. It's like, where are you?
He's going to throw a rock in your general direction at disadvantage. Miss.
You
It just
couldn't-
he gets a little too cautious and he throws it like wildly off target. Alright, this fire giant comes in here. 20 feet. And he just charges through the sleet storm. 25. And then 35. Boy, I've got to get it close for this. 35, 45, 55. 60. Okay, he gets about halfway through the sleet storm by dashing. And the final hellhound gets 25.
How did the servants get 0?
Alright, this hellhound gets
Negative
well and
dex.
truly through the sleet storm as he's bounding towards you at a very, very quick rate. If anyone could see King Sir, you see him get up and then just like walk away behind the throne. Alright, more servants are running in. And this guy just straight up dashes in here. Using all of his movement.
Who's got those blessing beads?
You, I think. Wait, no, the blue.
No.
Another giant
Blessing
runs through
beads
as well. Dashing there.
That's in Wednesday's game.
Oh, I
I
thought we had them here too.
Um,
Fireball them.
Oh, wait. There are other creatures coming as well. You hear the screeches and laughs and cackles of gnolls.
Things I can fireball. Oh my god.
Well, you forgot to put it in the form of a question. So you lose $200.
so did you
And
say
I didn't
were
roll
you-
them in last round because all they were going to do was just move. But they've moved up now.
Are we hearing them from behind us or from up in front of us? Where do we hear their
To the
their
north.
hyena? To the north. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can finish off this guy. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
That hits him for 8 force damage.
Do we have a clear?
And you hit him again. That one cuts the fire giant down.
Okay, and I would have had all 3 attacking him, so you can just say I shot his dead body too.
Alrighty.
And,
Pulverize him and finish him off.
yeah. So, and actually, go right. Okay. Sorry. There.
Juliet.
They're 20 feet high, right? So if I'm 30 feet high, they can't.
The giants are 3 squares up, so they're 15 feet up, but they've got reach as well.
Then I will move 15 feet up to get to 30, which is like I think the ceiling of this place.
Yes.
And then 5 feet here just to see what's going on. I can't see. It's hard to see.
You know, they can also throw rocks.
Oh no, I'm moving back. I'm moving back after. I'm not going to stay here. That's only been 20 feet of movement. Yeah, that's not safe. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sorry. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast Synaptic. Actually, sorry, I'm just double checking what the range is. They're still not in range, actually. So yeah, I'm just going to I'm just going to chill touch this guy. Just going to chill touch this guy, followed by a moat.
Okay.
So chill touch. That misses.
Chill touch just bounces off.
And then moat.
The moat.
Oh my
It
God.
also just bounces off. It sears the fire giant's armor though, and you notice that these runts are not as well armored as well. But this fire giant, which is definitely a she,
I mean, you could tell
is
by
well
the
armored. Yes.
Okay, and then
Very
that's
manly beard.
25,
The eyebrows have been
30.
escaped.
That was
So
a
that's-
strong moat too.
Yeah, that was a shame.
Right, still got 5 left. Okay, your sleet storm is still in effect there, flat top.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Sure
got
is.
10, 20, 30. Alright, the giant managed to dash out of it and arrive here, getting into range with a bag full of melted bits of slag ready for the throwing. Alright, Knowles, you hear their animalistic screeches and chuckles. They make this hyena-like noise. They run in, spears in hands. Some of them have bows. And they just start flooding the room, with running in with their weird angled long legs. Weirdly angled long legs. Maharu.
Okay, the light's back up. There was somewhere here, if I remember, somewhere in the middle there that I could step to. In the pillars, like almost right next to where Cassius is, I think.
Let me have a look. Yeah, no more light. Cassius is the light source. That's why.
Oh yeah, wow. That
Let me fix up. I did give him just all bright light, to be fair though. So let me fix that up. I forgot that you're going to need some dim light. I don't know if that helps, but yeah, he is radiating 30 feet of bright light. You should probably just attack him. It might be more effective.
Okay, so I'll just going to I guess I'll just walk up to here. Hi. Oh, well, on this guy.
That hits. 16 slashing. Quite a vicious wound. 14 misses.
Alright. And then I'll just use my cunning action to dash, and I'll dash back to where I was.
Okay. The runt fire giant is going to swing at you.
With Zephyr Strike, I don't...
Oh, yes, you've got Zephyr on. I forgot about that. No opportunity attacks. And did you use your advantage attack already with that?
No.
Oh, you haven't used it yet. You're saving it. Okay.
So it's 1 round into it, so I get 10 rounds total.
Alright, this gnoll moves forward, and he's going to fire his longbow. Oh, actually, no. Wait, he doesn't have that much movement. He's just going to keep on running in. Filling the rooms. Flat top.
Ooh. Time to kill me a gnoll. Actually, you know what? I'll go stop a giant. 20 feet up.
Okay, you fly up over the knoll, and the knoll's gaze just sort of watches you as Pegasus takes to the air.
I get Swifter to shit on him as I fly over.
He tries to, but just feathers just come out instead, and they smell like roses. Alright, you engage the fire giant, and that hits 21 points of damage. Your frostbrand slashing through, but this fire giant is quick to block your 15.
That sucked. And yeah, okay. I'll end there.
How high are you? 20?
Yeah, 20. You know what? I'll go up to 30.
Okay.
Up to as tall as I can there.
Well, you can go 50 in this room, but 30 would be enough to provoke an opportunity attack.
Well, if I'm going to get an opportunity attack, I might as well back around the corner so they can't throw stuff at me from down the hall.
All right.
So
before that,
the
giant's going to attack your Pegasus.
All right.
And she takes a swing. 35 slashing damage. Doesn't kill your Pegasus, but poor Flappy I think that's her name, is pretty badly injured.
All right, then I'll. So was that from my runaway attack, or was that the attack of opportunity?
Yes, that was the opportunity attack.
All right.
Did it on your mount.
So we're down here above the knolls.
Okay. Cassius.
Okay. Hello, my good sir.
That hits. 35 points of damage.
Remember, that's a female we talked about.
That hits as well. Another 34 points.
So get her once for me.
27 hits. For another 31. And a 19 is going to miss. Just barely.
Boo.
Sad panda.
Sad invisible panda that has a holy weapon.
Oh yes, this sleet storm's gone as well. End of your last turn there.
That's an interesting question. Does it still throw light even though he's invisible?
No, because it's his item and it bends the light around him.
That is a good question.
That is a good.
All those objects are invisible with him as well. So
yes.
What does greater invisibility say?
It would.
But it says, but your effects on the environment are still supposed to be visible. It's like your footprint. So why wouldn't the light that you're?
Yeah.
But the light isn't his effect.
Yeah, but the light. Yeah, the light is on the weapon.
We can argue this another day. I didn't mean to derail things. It's just an interesting question.
It's something to consider. Yeah.
Well, if you observe it, then it changes according to the quantum theory.
Yeah.
Is the cat in the box or not?
Depends if you're observing it or not. All right.
Schrodinger's holy weapon.
Is that EOT? We'll just say there's light for now, and we'll figure it out another time.
I went to the library to ask about the
I'm gonna action
Pavlov's dog,
surge.
and
I'll take a
Schrödinger's-
physics class this week for you guys. Alright.
Thank you.
I'm gonna action surge it because short rest.
Alrighty. That's a crit.
Oh, now I can use my bonus.
Alright, you just completely
Not that you-
crunch this fire giant. Crumple it
Now
down
run
to
back
just
and
like
hit an old.
a cube.
10,
Killed a giant servant, I think.
15, 20. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the giants because I can sentinel them. Okay, bonus action.
Alright, that hits
2.
easily for 36.
3 more attacks.
And that hits for 33. And that hits as well.
Just pureeing these guys. It's so great.
36 points of damage. That's just enough to kill that servant.
Oh.
You should have been a barbarian.
Nah, man, fighters are great with so many attacks and action surge.
Yeah. You don't need it.
Alright, so I just stand there because I'm basically at him.
You crit the wall.
He crit the
Well,
air.
sorry.
We heard a
And
clap
what
of
was an
thunder.
MVP in the last fight? Let's not get
Like,
it.
you do so much damage, you just like open a hole to the astral plane or something.
You're like Superboy. You punch a hole through time.
Yeah. Alright, this hellhound actually dashes. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but it's gonna dash up to where it can smell you, Cassius. Alright, the gnolls run forward and foolishly they just throw spears at you, Cassius. And they miss terribly. This guy's got a bow and he can hear you crunching around there. They look confused, but they're smelling around and yelling out stuff in Gnoll. Weird hyena noises. Corwin. That is definitely a hyena noise.
Okay. I am going to have fun. Shoot that hellhound right there. With an Eldritch Blast.
And that hits for 10. That's a crit. 20 points of force. And that hits as well. 7
Would've
force
been a
damage.
crit.
The hellhound is left very badly injured, but not totally dead.
Okay. And I'm going to maneuver a little bit. And oh, actually, it's a fly up here. I might change my mind. Yeah, I changed my mind. Oh, I guess I can't do what I wanted to do. Can I quicken a spell off of one? Probably not.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I'm going to do that then. I'm going to quicken a fire.
Okay.
Oh, I'm jelly.
Right?
And you're gonna do it on this hellhound and fire giant over here, right?
I'm going to do it on all these gnolls.
Alrighty, that's gonna hit them all.
That's right, because I get to say "eh" tonight instead of Juliet.
Fuck you
The
guys.
fireball comes out. Hey!
You're a different person.
That's right. You know, Juliet sleeps around in you all the time, and so now it's your turn.
Hey! Hey!
Hey.
Alrighty, roll away.
Yeah, I have this new one now called Lightning Bolt.
31 fire damage as this fireball blossoms up. The gnolls scream as their burning flesh smells horrible. 3 of them just drop to the ground. cindering and smoldering. The other two are very badly burnt. Their tufts of fur are all singed. They almost look like hairless gnolls now. The fire giant servant, of course, is not affected.
Right. All right, I'm gonna
fix my horsey.
move again. I'm gonna hang out back here.
Alright, the gnolls are so badly burnt, but they are not going to retreat. Not with that fire giant standing there. And they run forward at Cassius. A little bit hesitantly, but you can tell there's just fury driving them as well at the same time. And he comes in and just tries to bite a chunk out of you. And 16 misses. Meanwhile, the fire giant runs forward. And with this just looks like a random piece of wood that he's holding in his hand. Perhaps broken off of a table or something. He's just gonna try and hit you with it, Cassius. Disadvantage. Oh, and he hits you. 17 bludgeoning damage. Swings again. And he misses. Alright, from the other end of the hallway, the fire giants are still running. And this one moves up to here. And he throws 2 rocks at you as well, Cassius, seeing you surrounded by all of his allies. At disadvantage.
Not seeing you surrounded.
Hearing you. Seeing that there is something there.
Seeing a rock stop in midair.
25 hits you for 27 points of damage as you just take a rock to the back.
Ow.
Where? From down here?
From
Down behind you.
Oh, can you not see him?
Yeah, I don't have a bunch
Oh.
of pillars behind me.
No, you didn't have pillars, but that would be advantage due to unseen attacker. So that would cancel out your invis. But anyway, your AC is 20, so a 19 would miss you anyway.
Alright.
Yeah, the fire giants are in the darkness, but you're illuminated. And this hellhound runs 100 feet, dashing down towards you, or gets into melee with you, flat top. Oh, underneath you, flat top. Alright, the final gnoll. He runs off. Sorry, Ed, you got some sort of noise constantly scrunching around.
Yeah. There you go. Move my mic.
Alright, the gnoll is taken off by the looks of things. He squeals one more time and runs off to the north. Ivan.
Eldritch blasting that hellhound.
That hits for 14 force. Just tumbles around on the ground.
Is it?
It is dead.
All right. I would have done all 3 blasts to make sure I got it.
You should, yeah. You should say before you.
Yeah. If I don't say, yeah. Otherwise, everything goes at him. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure I took out the hellhound.
Juliet.
Alright, if I move, like, right here, can I... Actually, no, like right here. Can I angle the lightning bolt, like, straight down the middle to hit these 3?
No. It has to take up half of the square at least.
Okay.
So get the 2 bottom.
You could definitely hit the 2 gnolls or...
Yeah, it's not...
Hit the gnoll and the hellhound. There you go. Don't worry about a gnoll. Gnolls are nothing.
You like look at your cell phone, you see fireball calling, you just like hang it up, hit the hang up button.
Yeah. This is never...
After
It's
voice.
like-
Oh, you might have
You
been
see,
able to
like,
hit a
all the-
giant too.
Calculations, he's scribbling in the air, and like he's like, no, geometry, not there.
Yeah. No, I don't think I'll be able to... Like, if it's just the gnolls, I kind of don't want to waste a spell. So yeah, I'm just going to do the chill touch moat on this hellhound.
Okay.
So chill touch.
That hits it for 11 necrotic. All of this like magma-like skin on the hellhound starts peeling off.
And then
the moat strikes it 19 damage, piercing through it, leaving this holy seeping light from the wound.
Okay.
Alright, these fire giants ganging up on you, Cassius, and rocks are flying from the darkness,
Hello,
cancelling
darkness,
out your
my
invisibility.
friend.
They're throwing these melted pieces of slag. One of them hits you for 27 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Smacks you in the back.
you gotta get over here, Cassius.
Alright, these gnolls fire up their longbows at Corwin. Jumping up and down, screeching. The bows look decrepit, shoddy, but serviceable. Oh,
Of course they
Whoa.
are.
crits!
Double crit.
Hey, it's a good thing you had disadvantage on that roll.
He sort of winks one eye, sticks out his gnoll tongue, lines it up. Bah!
I mean, honestly, better a
Gets you
null
right
than
in the
a
heart.
giant.
You got a hairy chest. Stop it.
Alright. I'm gonna go.
Do you take that 27, Cassius?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
It's
these
just not
guys,
the aura is not updating for some reason.
they're not in the Pegasus or anything isn't in their threat range, right? To get a sneak attack on the Hellhound.
No.
No.
This bitch.
I don't think you updated your hit points there, Cassius.
Yeah, 123. I was at 140. It didn't. The thing didn't explode. I don't know why.
You took
Dude,
20.
I'm-
You took 27, not 13.
Right, I had 140 something. I have 23 because I take 3 off because of heavy armor master.
Oh, okay.
It
That's
just
what-
the thing did for some reason the API didn't update. Like I normally see the color change and the color spray, but that didn't happen for some reason.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's heavy armor master. I didn't calculate it. Calculate that in. Alrighty. Which one? Oh, that's why the API just crashed. Let me fix it up.
Just watch those rocks are going to be magical from here on.
The Hellhound is hit for 15, and that first attack kills it.
Okay. I'll So the first one actually killed it.
Yes.
Alright, well then I'll step up and whack on this null.
I'm just in the process of restarting the API as well.
That's fine. And then I'll hit him with the unarmed bonus attack.
And you slice him and kick him in the face for 18 damage, leaving the gnoll reeling in pain.
Okay, so that's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Enough. I'll actually stop there. The Hellhound's dead. You're doing other things, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the API went down. That's why it's not showing it.
It's
That's-
gone
I
now.
just wanted to make sure. Thanks.
All right, this gnoll runs in at Ivan, coming into melee,
I
just
say, not in the face, not in the face.
trying to hit you with a spear. And
It's in the
goes directly for your face. 8
These
points of
gnolls
piercing
are part
damage.
elf.
Scratches your cheek.
Yeah, because the API's down, it's not letting me click on my thing to give myself. Oh, now it did. It just did. Okay, if you just.
It shouldn't affect your token. It was probably just lagging there. Flat
Oh,
top.
okay.
All right. Cassius, take my hand.
You put stone skin on him as well.
No,
I'll give you
Oh, you
this
had it already?
marker for stone skin.
no, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Cross off 100 GP worth of diamond dust.
I'm already doing it, and we have a crap ton of diamond dust, so.
Alright, you just fly over him and trickle some down on him.
I'm
Sippity
It's a little-
Colossus now.
And then you guys just like close the doors to the. And wish him good luck.
You can close
Yeah.
the door, buddy.
Yeah, we'll just, good luck, man. Tell us when it's done.
Cassius.
All right, I'm going to wreck this knoll.
You feel good.
Alrighty. 16 points of damage. You drop him, crushing him.
Oh,
into
16 hit,
bits.
44
Oh,
points of
sorry.
damage.
Yes. You can just kill him from the attack rolls alone.
Wow, you did 44 with a non-crit. Oh yeah, you did max damage.
You
You
do.
were 2 away from max damage on everything. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's pulverized.
Bonus action attack.
And 23 hits for 29 points of damage.
Oh, only 29.
And that hits as well for another 36.
Attack 3.
And that hits.
30.
Defaulting 33.
Not
Come on,
quite
stop
enough.
rolling low.
Kill
And number 4,
Fire
crit the
giant,
4th.
and you basically split the giant in
Bam!
half.
Damn,
With a
son.
club. Split him in half with a club.
Yes, you hit him so hard you literally just like he's now 2 halves, breaking through his armor and everything.
Alright, can I guesstimate engage where the hell those rocks are hitting me from the back? So I can get behind a pillar so I don't get hit by him again?
Sure. You
I
can
mean,
guess.
honestly.
'Cause I see it. I see. Is that a token right there? Because I see the edge of something.
Yes, you do. You barely see this
Okay.
large dark figure in there.
Honestly,
corner of your
it
vision.
might be better for you to just be like right out in the open so you can see
You
them
just run
clearly.
at them.
Otherwise, you're going to throw at everyone else.
Yeah,
Good point.
you're equipped to take it. We're all gonna
Yeah,
hide here. and
you're not going to
concentrate.
get total cover, but you can get like maybe 3/4 from those pillars.
Oh, that will help.
I'm gonna start running down, pounding and yelling "Fee, fi, fo, fum."
We're all gonna stand back here and concentrate.
For the blood of a fire giant.
Yeah, we'll get these gnolls. You get everybody else. You'll be fine.
Corwin.
Where are those rocks hitting him from?
From
To the
down
right or-
hallway, to the east.
To the right?
Somewhere
Yeah.
down there.
I move, look down the screen. Oh, they're there. Hello. Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast them. Starting with this close one right here. No, I'm not.
A 14 misses. 19
No,
misses.
still not.
21 hits for 15 force damage.
Okay, I did 1/10 of what Cassius did. That's my move, and I'm going.
1/10 of what he did.
Well,
on a single
you can take
attack.
credit for all the radiant damage. Alright, these giants are just throwing rock after rock after rock right at you, Cassius. Well, maybe not right at you because they're at disadvantage, but they're trying to. And a
Right in your
21
general direction.
hits you for 15 bludgeoning damage.
So, how does that work? Do you subtract the 3 first and then you have, or do you have it in the subtract?
You calculate the subtraction first, and then you apply it. So actually, it would be 14 points.
Yeah, that would make more sense because it gets absorbed by the armor.
Alright, and they start mixing up their tactics too. You hear them duck behind cover to the north. Oh, you hear him stomping off to the north down a hallway. Ivan.
gonna Eldritch Blast that knoll. And I'm using them all on him.
Alright, you just hold your hand over his face and you completely dissolve it with the first beam.
Okay. And I am done. No, actually, my movement right there.
Juliet. I gotta deduct one more mote from you as well. You've used 3, right?
Yes. That's fine. I'm gonna fire this singular null. No, I'm not.
Power word kill.
Yeah. Just
so
because.
he gets a picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to make a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck him. No, I'm just going to firebolt it, I guess. Why not?
And 17 fire damage, leaving the
Wow.
null very
I
badly
kind
hurt.
of want to empower that. So bad. You know what? Fuck it.
There's
I'm going
2
to
ones.
empower- Yeah, I'm going to empower it.
Alrighty.
I'm going to roll the 2 ones. Okay, so that's +7, 20.
That's gonna kill him. And he's
Hooray.
incinerated.
It goes into him and he looks surprised and he blows up. Whoa, that was a huge.
Alright. Giant retreats and throws a couple of rocks at you, Cassius. And 28 hits you for 26. Sorry, that'll be 12 bludgeoning damage. And he too takes cover.
You mean 11, right? It's 23.
Yes, 11. Alright, Maharu.
Okie
It's funny, we're all crowded into this one spot down in the corner.
Ooh. Nice, you're hiding over there. Okay, so I can. It's 25, and then I'll step.
It's
over
like a
into
shooting war.
This one over here. Wink. And I do not see anybody. Do not take green eggs in hand.
You can hear him trudging off from a hallway to the northeast here.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just stay. Alright, I'll just throw a knife at him. Just that
So
one
I
guy right
forgot
there.
to put one torch there as well. I don't know if that's going to illuminate him for you or not, but
Oh, I see him.
I forgot a
Here, I
torch.
see.
Oh, you hit that guy. That hits.
Chuck 2 knives at him.
Was your first one advantage from Shadow Step?
Yes, it was.
Okay, that's 6 damage from the kunai.
And then 6 attack on that, and then
20.
the second attack.
You throw that one straight into his neck, and the 17 bounces off his armor.
Yep.
His little neck collar thing.
Yeah. Gorget, I think.
That's the that's the female one as well, by the way.
Maybe it's Gorget, maybe it's Mabel.
Flat top.
With the last 20 of my movement, can I just climb 10 feet up this
Sure.
pillar here?
20.
And you've
5,
got like
30.
3/4 cover. You might even have total cover actually, depending
35.
on where you are.
40. Oh, that's Maharu. Is there anybody up there?
Yeah, they're up there. Keep
Here,
going.
45. 50.
No, not that way. Over here, this way. Towards me.
55, 60, 65. Alright, I see you.
Okay, yeah, keep going. It's around the corner.
70, 75, 80. There's my little landing lights. Oh, there he is. Well, hello
See,
there.
Maharu says got like a couple of flags, like
I'm doing semaphores over there.
Alrighty. Then I will beat that guy up.
which guy?
The one that I can see up here.
Okay. That hits. And the second one misses. Actually, let me just... Oh, I just gotta check their sight because
Okay.
you might actually have advantage. No,
Sweet.
they can see you. You do
Okay.
hit him twice though for 13 points of damage. Giant is only looking slightly battered, but they seem to be employing this throw and run tactic now.
Almost a tenth of the damage that Cassius can pull out.
Cassius.
They're over here. And I use my red flashlights to point. Hell is that? A fire alarm?
No one casts haste on Cassius as well too?
Don't have it.
No,
Otherwise
sorry.
it would.
And enlarge?
It's coming.
I get a potion of giant growth. Transform him into a T-Rex.
Yeah, that would be a
That would take away.
downgrade.
That would
Yeah.
be noticeably less damage.
If you can get enough buffs on him, I'll just say transform into a T-Rex with lasers.
Yeah. Can he,
Shark with freaking lasers.
King of feathers.
can he be like a T-Rex and then like the holy weapon is basically like
I'm gonna dash.
And he just holds out his T-Rex medallion, Tyrannosaurus, and transforms. Blah.
yeah, he's a dinosaur.
30.
Becomes a Power Ranger.
And bonus action, second win.
Oh, you went down there. You're supposed to go up here.
I couldn't get to him the first round. They would throw a rock and fall back.
Colin.
Okay, I'll move. Hey, look, you can see that guy I'm going to shoot.
Alright.
All right.
You don't have advantage though because of the light, but you've got a shot at him.
Oh, because he can see me.
Yeah, because of the... you know what? You're 30 feet up. You can have advantage. You're not in the torchlight. Because you're so high up.
Didn't need it anyway.
That hits for 15 force damage. And that hits as well. For another 14. And lucky you had advantage on these. Well, actually that one is a crit. For 12. Leaving this front giant quite badly
41.
battered.
Well, if I have advantage, I'm just going to push it. And I'm going to quicken and do it again.
Good job.
And that hits for 12. That hits for 13. And that hits as well for 9 points of force damage. That fire giant is almost dead.
Hey, that's 2 Cassius hits. Way to go.
I know, right?
It's about 1.5 Cassius hits.
You've finally done enough damage to do 1 Cassius round in this entire combat now.
Right. Since the start of the game, I finally added up to 1 Cassius round. Since we started at 8. Alright, I'm done.
Okay.
I think Cassius has done more damage than every other person in this combat combined. That includes the fire giants.
Alright, these
Right.
rocks are coming for you, Flat Top. First one's at your
No.
Pegasus. Actually, let me just check. Make sure he's not going out of range there. He's going to do it when he's still in range. And then move back. Alright. Pegasus is hit for 21 damage.
Oh.
And the second rock is coming for you. Miss terribly. It just breaks apart on the pillar. And then the fire giant continues further back.
Awesome.
Ivan.
If you can't see a fire giant, heal my Pegasus.
Yeah, I can't see any of them. And
No, because they're up around the corner.
Yep. So I'm gonna hide behind that pillar there. So.
Heal my Pegasus.
I can't do enough to heal him. Okay. So,
man.
and give me the dodge action, please.
That's
I'm
okay.
hiding behind this.
I got one of those good potions. Can feed him.
Juliet.
So you need to make the font on the character sheets bigger.
You can.
Oh, here we go. Plus. There we go.
Yeah, still can't see a goddamn thing. Alright,
Alright, put my flags away, right?
I know, right? 5.
You can like randomly like pick a square and try and hit if you want.
Yeah, just stay here. Try to get total cover, and that's my turn. Oh shit. Alright.
Turn this into a trench battle.
It's all good.
Alright. This guy has exactly the same tactic. First one at the Pegasus. Alright, flat top. Pegasus goes poof, and you fall 30 feet.
Ouch.
I'll give you a dexterity save.
Awesome. Advantage.
Alright, you managed to grab onto the pillar, jumping. Make a strength save. Alright, you sort of jump onto the pillar and slide down, and you reduce the damage by half, but there's no way you can climb because both your hands are full. But you don't fall prone as well. You just take 7 bludgeoning damage as you slide down and hit the ground quite hard.
Okay.
And the fire giant is going to throw a rock at you, flat top. You've got half cover against this.
Good
19.
thing.
Well, fuck to your AC. Yes, that misses. It slams against the pillar. And this fire giant retreats.
Bye.
Maharu.
That's it. His turn's done.
I'll I'll move around. I'm talking on mute, sorry. A pillar a little bit here, take a step around the pillar, and then I'm going to shadow step over 60 into the...
Alright, you see the two fire giants sort of just walking backwards, getting ready to throw as many rocks as you can, but they seem to be out of rocks as you appear. They're just like emptying these sacks. They're completely out of rocks now.
Actually gonna... This guy looks hurt, a little more hurt.
Yeah, they're also both standing directly under some torchlight.
Alright, I'll take a swing at this dude. I'm gonna do the one on the right.
That hits him. 15 slashing damage. You sort of just like teleport onto his neck and 26 kills him.
Okay, I'll swing on the other guy.
And that also hits.
I'll do that with it.
Alrighty. Attempt to stun him. He'll make a con save. Pretty hardy. What's your DC?
17.
Alright, he's not stunned, but he takes 16 slashing damage nevertheless.
Okay, and then I'll just, I don't have bonus placed, so, okay, that's 15, 20, 25, 30, 55, oh, no, I'll end right there.
Flat top.
Alrighty.
Remember, you're at 2 levels of exhaustion.
Uh-huh. Around the corner for 15. I think I'm gonna go there and just keep concentrating on Cassius. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, make it to Cassius. 5, 10, 15. Oh, there we go. Good morning, kind sir. Pleased to be accepting my hand, and I hold my hand out.
I take your hand.
All right, there you go. Have that.
17 healing.
Is that including my bonus thingy? I don't know.
It doesn't have your wisdom mod.
Okay. Yeah, we never could fix that.
You have to delete it and then re-add it. That's the only way to fix it.
Okay.
I'll
Okay, I don't have a wisdom mod anyway. Never mind.
Well, there we go.
I got a charisma. There you go. 17 points to you.
Shiz.
And I hide behind your pillar. Yeah.
Well, it should be off your charisma modifier then if you're a paladin. Right?
Is it charisma?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Paladins, everything is
Plus
charisma.
3.
There you go. 20 points.
Where paladins used to need wisdom, but now
That should
Yeah.
that should let you take 2 rocks. Now go get them.
Okay, let me fix that for you though, flat top. So next time it'll have
Okay.
it for you. So
I was
extra
just
3,
deleting- okay.
extra 3 healing there.
Left
Cassius.
That way. 5. 5. 30. Yelling out in color, come for you, pussies!
Alrighty. Corwin.
Were you able to get on him?
Go on, giant.
Oh, nowhere near him.
And point out the direction to move in.
It's up this way.
I could just barely see him right there.
That's actually the torchlight that you're seeing.
Unless it's a light source. I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Alright, then I can't see him. Okay, what to do with my turn? I'm gonna use my bonus action to get some sorcery points back and call it done.
Okay. You can dodge too.
I'll do that as well.
Alright. This giant, hearing that you're close enough, Cassius, to get into melee, he runs at you. Luckily, he doesn't get close enough to knock you over. And he comes in swinging. Disadvantage. Ah! Oh, he should have done something else, actually. Too late now.
I'm gonna riposte that one.
He misses terribly.
Wow.
He really should have done something else then, but
The exact same rolls.
he got flustered.
Boom!
Riposte.
Wow.
Another
Double
D10.
die, so yeah.
Alright, that's 10
Okay.
from the riposte. And roll some damage.
Ah,
That's a low
That's
one.
actually kind of lame.
That's really
Yeah.
a lame roll. But
Only
still.
40 points? What's wrong? You're slipping,
Yeah.
Cassius.
You're not
Yeah.
even trying at this
Alright,
point.
We're going to use some of
RNG, the
Juliet's sorcery
cruel
points
mistress.
to reroll those points.
She give us and
He
take
did
us
50 points of damage as a reaction. You're just screwing it all.
You just
Yep.
break his arm with that one. Oh! Ivan.
And I'm dashing, by the way. So I just wanted to see him, and I'm right there. hiding behind the pillar right there. Okay, I'm done.
Juliet.
We're going by the dynamic lighting, right?
Yeah.
So do I have a clear shot?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes, if you're ignoring half cover, then yes.
Oh, I'm not. I don't have the Wand of the War Mage anymore, so
Then-
it's just.
Yeah, I think
So
that
it's
might even be like 3/4. Let me just
Okay.
work it out. I can work it out though quickly.
Yeah, I can see half of them.
Yeah, we've got half cover. He's got half cover.
Okay, then I'll just move up. 5, 10, 15, 20. This shouldn't be half cover anymore, right? This much?
Yeah, he's still got cover here. If you can't see all of his token, then basically if one of his corners is blocked from your corner, from any one of your corners, then
Then there you go. 25.
Yeah.
I can see the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay. Then Firebolt. No. I will kill.
Yeah, well, we know how excited you were that we were going to be fighting fire giants.
alrighty.
I know, right?
12
It's-
points in necrotic damage, and he can no longer regenerate.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because that's what we were
That's-
worried about.
Yeah.
You should research an ice ball spell.
Yeah. Bonus action, Crown of Stars.
16 misses.
And now I'm at 3 stars.
Three
All
motes
right.
of light. They go around your head like really slowly as well, like
10, 15. Wow.
that hits. Alright, as he's focused on Cassius, you've gone in 27 points of damage, slashing his important tendon. And that's a crit.
Should have waited on 16.
You just like sort of jump like off of his armor, off of Cassius like boosts you up, you do a double flip, and then you land blade on his head. Dead.
You did a
Drops to
kill
the
steal.
ground.
Yeah, you totally stole that kill, man.
Yeah.
No, happens.
Warrior stole the food.
Still counts as only one.
Yeah.
4,000 XP.
Heard the, I heard the other one run somewhere.
No, we
Yeah,
killed.
they
They're
were
all
dead.
dead.
We killed that one.
No, like the wasn't the
The giant-
The king
the king.
left.
Oh, the
King.
king, yes.
Yeah.
He, didn't
He
want none of
dropped
that
the mic
shit.
and walked off.
Yeah.
And he went behind the throne, if I remember correctly.
didn't necessarily hear the throne, but I heard him go